touch of your skin creeping in the background, blowing on the wind. I'll sleep until morning through a crack inside.
Yeah, it whips.
That's a
Also,
good
I mean, listen,
song.
I always need to talk about Devil May Cry for 30 minutes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello? We on?
Yes, we're on now.
Yes, Seawolf has had his stream up for 25 minutes, and he has finally taken down the titles card.
I did forget to post.
Listen,
about
you
it,
knew what
though.
you signed up for when you asked me to be on the stream.
How many loops of there many places?
It's just
has that
one.
been? Just
It's not set to loop, so.
oh, it's not set to loop. Okay.
Yeah, because then I can't tell when it's over. Because I can't hear it.
Listen. Y'all knew what I was like.
Oh, you have a Lolo Rito looking motherfucker for a retainer.
Who does?
Oh yeah,
Seawolf.
that one. I do. What was I doing? Oh, I started giving these guys new equipment now that they just leveled up.
Oh, you actually manage your retainers?
Well,
I call them human-shaped item boxes.
I use them to get crafting
Use
materials.
adventures.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's the responsible way to do it. I'm just lazy.
I mean, you don't do crafting, so it doesn't.
I mean, that's true. I do keep all of my crafting materials just in case I would decide to, though.
Okay.
Yep.
People, if you say that like you doubt I'll ever do crafting. Why would you think that? Is it the numerous times I've said I will never fucking do crafting?
You know.
See, Wolf, I can't believe you're talking like you know me or anything.
Alright.
Fucked up.
Nope. Nope. Yeah.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'm gonna listen to Devil Trigger, because this song fucking rules.
Let's see here. So we have a dungeon to do.
Fuck me.
Which dungeon's that?
I don't remember.
You should find out so I can
Zup
realize
close.
if I ever actually did that.
Boy.
In my defense, my brain has been melting for like 2 weeks.
That's fine. Can I? Okay.
Can't believe you didn't title your stream Final Fantasy Friendship Fiasco.
I didn't
Fiasco's a
come up
different
with
game,
that.
which we should make. Which we should also make Seawolf play.
Oh,
I mean, I've played
yes.
Fiasco.
I never thought of playing that on.
I've played
Fiasco fucking rules.
plenty of
That's a good
Fiasco back in the day. Yeah.
I've only ever played Fiasco once, I think.
It's Zelphatal is the dungeon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Are
look
we-
and hope
are we
I'm wrong,
thinking
but I
seconds of
definitely don't
life?
have that.
What's your main
so-
quest on?
Heroes
God.
of the Hour.
Yeah, that's the last one from the last time we did it.
Yep.
Yeah,
no,
the good news is it's only like 3 quests.
Okay.
I think it's just some cutscenes you can mash through.
Alright, get on it, Sierra.
My oh yeah, no, I was already moving to the next quest marker because I was like, I definitely didn't do it. I don't remember it. It's possible I forgot, but I definitely do not remember doing it. So I was just already heading to the quest marker. Listen, I know what kind of person I am. I hoped I was wrong, but I knew I wasn't.
It's fine.
Once you had said you had an update, I was like, yeah.
I appreciate y'all putting up with me.
We're happy to have you back.
I'm glad to be back. It's nice to not have a brain that is like, what if I was a pile of gelatin today?
Yeah, that sounds appealing.
You know, it's one of those things you don't realize you miss until it happens.
Couldn't be me.
most days it couldn't be me either, because brain is at the gelatin point. For clarification, I guess, for anybody who is watching, I get severe migraines that are incredibly debilitating, like, fairly regularly, and that was why I wasn't here the past 2 streams, because my brain decided I should have a migraine for, like, almost 2 weeks straight.
I just had a website tell me I was using an outdated version.
Of Windows?
No, of the website.
Seems like that shouldn't be able to happen if you go to the. They should just send you to the right
hey, you're
website.
the one who served me the outdated version of the
Because
website.
I had the tab open.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. I knew
Oh,
this
for
was
like
Seawolf's
6
fault. Like, I was like, no.
I mean, no, it's
This isn't
it's
the
from
website.
whatever the last it's my Final Fantasy crafting list.
Oh. Okay, that actually makes sense then, because the update did just happen. That actually tracks.
I guess, I mean, it seems like it was a song, like, because I got a patch note list when I refreshed the page.
Yes, and they probably at least had to add whatever new content was added in the last. Whatever
Right,
they
I
added.
guess I just wouldn't think that would require, that wouldn't invalidate the existing stuff. Anyway, I'm trying to look at
Oh, cool!
what,
A couple of cutscenes will play in succession. Hey, guess what that means? I'm gonna hit escape key a couple of times in quick succession.
Oh, I need, okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. Just wanted to look at what I should set my high level retainer to getting me.
See, Wolf, I'm so glad your audience isn't gonna get mad at me for just being like, nah, I'm good.
Yep, need more of these. Go get me some cockatrice thighs.
Okay.
I'm sure they're very tasty. Oh, okay. I guess I am level 71. Not into Stormblood yet.
Oh yeah. Seawolf is level 71 and not into Stormblood yet. I'm level 60 on like 5 or 6 classes, not into Stormblood yet. Hell yeah.
At least Sannoso's in Stormblood.
I'm almost done with Stormblood.
So funny to me that like when I was younger, I was very much a person who was like, nah, I play most games for the story, and then the mechanics don't really matter for me. And I've just fully evolved into no, yeah, stop that, no, stop putting words in
Stop
your thing. I'll go
talking
read a
and
book if I
just-
want to read a book.
Yeah.
Just doing lots of
Read a book, I'll
roulettes.
read a book.
Yes. For tomes, no. Just because we were playing the game, and that's what we were doing. I have been maxed out on tomes because I have nothing to spend them on.
Well, no, there's new tomestones like the esoterics that
that's-
existed last time.
Right.
Yes.
There's that, but there's also like, that was the other motivation for me trying to
Oh, the Moogle ones, right.
advance
Well, I don't think we've really
the main scenario
played
quest along
since
is
the...
so I could get the next tier of things.
Oh,
to
yeah,
buy from
yeah,
stuff.
you could open them up, yeah.
Like, I want the level 70 stuff.
Uh-huh.
Wow, what a fascinating cutscene. Things sure did happen that justified that title card drop.
I think we had like... Oh, I gotta go look at the thing again. This is like, oh yeah, this is the... Yeah, this is like the end of the first part of the post-patch stuff. This is basically the end of the post-Heavensward stuff, and then starting the pre-Stormblood stuff.
Yeah. I kind of figured.
there was the dragon song or something, right?
Sure, why not? I can't
The
wait
end
to
of
get
the
mad
Dragon
about how
Song
racist the refugee stuff is gonna get during Heaven's Word.
Uh,
I'm gonna
Oh,
actually pay
Stormblood.
attention to the plot during.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually pay attention to the plot during Stormblood. I'm gonna get so ripshit mad.
It's gonna be. It's,
dude, it fucking
Been
sucks.
interesting.
It's gonna be so bad. I'm gonna be so fucking mad, dude. Like, here's the thing. I ignored most of Heaven's Word because it was like
mhm.
it was bland and boring. I know that Stormblood is gonna be bad, and so I have to pay attention because that's the kind of person I am. It is going to make me mad, and so I have to engage with it. I've been successfully baited by a thing not trying to bait me.
You can just keep skipping.
I could, but I won't. Keeping skipping is absolutely the correct choice. But if I don't pay attention to it, I won't know how mad I should be. When I tell somebody it's dog shit, I have to know exactly why it's dog shit and be able to elucidate on it.
I did. There's something about the recent stuff, or like the trailers they're putting out or whatever, where there was a description, I think, from like the like press about it or something, where it had mentioned like return of fan favorites like Estinian, and I'm like, I know that's true.
Love
I
Estinian.
know that's an accurate description, and I just can't take it.
People have bad taste. I don't know what to tell you.
Return of fan favorites, Y'shtola.
I mean, that one's correct.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that I would get.
This time, we maybe let her do something.
She does. She is
Heard a
useful
fan favorite alpha
in
note. Oh.
Shadowbringers. I'll say that much.
Not Stormblood, though.
No.
Who's gonna be
He's not been
the
in a lot of Stormblood so far.
who's gonna
I can't wait to get
be
ripshit mad for like 6 different reasons in Stormblood.
the cool but condemned woman in Stormblood to die for plot reasons?
Well,
We'll introduce a new one.
Oh yeah, who is it in Stormblood? Yeah.
Don't worry, they'll introduce a new one because
Yeah.
they can't do anything permanent or lasting with any of the actual characters, like development or like anything actually interesting, or anything that might have lasting ramifications on the characters who exist because it's a forever game. Okay, I have Zilphatal out open now.
Sweet.
I did it.
You did it.
I'm very proud of me.
Nope.
I'm in a cutscene.
This.
Give me a sec.
Okay. Yeah, no, my brain is broken, Seawolf. We all know that. We all know I have to know the exact flavor of dog shit before I can let myself be mad about the flavor of dog shit. My issue with the dog shit is not that it's dog shit, it's that it's poorly prepared dog shit. Sannoso, what are you playing?
Red Mage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, why can't I see Greg's details?
Probably because it's a world, or a cross-world, party.
Are we all in the same world?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mary's not.
Yeah,
but...
no. The reason you can't see other people's class and stuff is because you're all in the same world.
That seems backwards.
Nope. Anyways,
Does it
are you
all have
gonna
to be in
invite
the
me?
same region?
Well, I didn't know you were done.
Yeah. Like in order to see.
Okay, now. It's...
Why?
Yep. Now it's across.
Why?
Uh huh.
That's the stupidest fucking reason.
What?
Mhm.
This game is held together by duct tape. Did you see that, like, one of the ways they design dungeons is fucking in Excel spreadsheets?
What?
What?
Yeah. They showed it off during one of the fan fiestas, and, like, they
Why would you
designed dungeons
show
with
that off?
Excel spreadsheets. I don't know! And, like, apparently the spreadsheets are, like, literally in the game or something. I don't get it or understand, but it's
What?
true.
What?
I know!
I don't. What? I
Uh-huh.
don't understand how. I don't know what that would mean.
We'll see if I can find it after this dungeon.
Are they just like. I don't know.
All you motherfuckers watching cutscenes.
Yeah.
You know I'm not watching that cutscene.
What are those cute little guys? I guess we'll find out.
Oh, I forget the story of this.
I don't remember
Oh,
what
right,
this
dungeons
is.
have stories.
It's the Ixal dungeon.
Yeah, I knew it was the.
I don't remember.
You don't remember how to heal?
No, I do remember that. I don't remember.
Oh,
the
you don't
story
remember
with-
the story. Sorry. I was like, what is it you don't remember and how concerned should I be?
He's falling rocks.
Rocks fall, everyone dies. We're playing Neverwinter Nights 2. That is still the funniest end of any video game ever.
I only know of it from you. I think you're the only one who's beat that game.
That's the end?
The name of that game is literally Rocks Fall, Everyone Dies.
I guess actually I don't only know it from you because I played Mask of the Betrayer, and the start of Mask of the Betrayer is like your
Rocks fell, everyone died.
yeah. There's a big rock pile next to you, and they're like, "Wow, that sucked, huh?"
The beginning of Mask of the Betrayer is literally, fuck, we need to retcon the end of Neverwinter Nights because we killed everyone.
I mean, everyone's still dead.
Mm-hmm.
Or like one
Including
person's
you!
not dead. Well, yeah. Well, that's.
Mask of the Betrayer fucking rules, and Neverwinter Nights is such dog shit that it's incredible.
At some point, we'll play Mask of the Betrayer.
You'll play Mask of the Betrayer. I ain't fucking touching that game with a 10-foot pole.
Oh well, yeah.
Look,
I mean, I
before
guess
we do that-
technically it can probably be played multiplayer, but yeah,
Yeah.
not what I
Want
was
to die.
imagining.
No.
I
What were
would
you gonna
not
say,
try
Rick?
to do that.
I was gonna say, before we play Mask of the Betrayer, we have to get Seawolf to play Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah, that's on the list. I think.
Fuck, it is. That's gonna
Is
rule.
Mask of the Betrayer the thing about the
The Wall
The
of
Wall of
Faceless.
people who are like
Yes.
atheists are like
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah, it rules.
Yes. That all the
dumb as
gods
hell.
in the Forgotten Realms canonically have banded up and said, if you don't worship one of us, even if they're a fucking hell demon, we
Yeah.
will give you the worst fate imaginable.
wow.
Genuinely, I love the gods being such just massive fuckstains that, like, they are... Like, I think Mask of the Betrayer is genuinely really fantastic because it is a game about the ways institutional power reinforces itself.
This fucking... What?
Oh yeah, we have to.
Sure. That can happen, I
We can
guess.
destroy this thing to like knock ourselves into him. This
Yeah,
thing.
I think that sounds about
Oh,
right.
there's a... Oh, okay. I didn't realize there's this guy
Can
up
you
here, because he's
tight
not
it
doing
towards-
anything.
No,
There you go.
you just wait for it to explode and stand under him.
Okay.
Do we need to blow those up?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, they make
Doing
him
my
invisible.
DPS mechanics of hitting things. Can't believe the game is making me do mechanics. This is bullshit. Don't they know I'm just supposed to hit my buttons and then go burr?
Mechanics go burr.
I just want to play my Simon Says.
I can't believe this game wants you to know more than 16 buttons and mechanics.
Seawolf, having never played an MMO.
I mean,
Oh,
basically,
I
yeah.
for fun.
I've played because I've played a bunch of MMOs. I'd never stuck with an MMO. This is the only one that I've ever gotten anywhere close. Well, I've gotten to like the original endpoint.
Siege Gobu.
I love Gobus. They're just little guys. They're big
They're
little
so
guys.
good.
Big little guys. Yeah.
Just a little guy that moves around.
And it's their birthday.
Honestly, it's all of their birthdays all the time, and they deserve it.
Like all their name
I
days
love
have come at
there's
once.
2 little guys memes now.
I fucking love that. I'm a little guy. Come on, it's my birthday. It's so good. That's an energy I want to bring to the world.
I mean, Sarah, you're not little.
I am not little. Also, I am the person who definitely does get hit in that scenario. They do not hit me. There have been multiple instances where people have tried to hit me in like almost identical scenarios. Listen, I'm not going to say they weren't justified.
All of the ass beatings Sierra has received have been justified.
Here's the thing. They never succeeded in beating my ass because I was either too fast or could beat their ass. The fucked up thing about high school is no one ever actually beat my ass who is not in my family. If I had gotten my ass beat more, maybe I wouldn't be like this.
Why? I don't like this.
Oh, there's
like,
spikes.
yeah, ring of spikes.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't like that.
I mean, yeah, you don't want to step on them. They're only bad for your health. And your feet.
You don't subscribe to acupuncture?
Nope.
Damn.
Fuck that.
What about Reiki faith healing?
No.
No? Damn.
As Peloton, bitch.
You got feather axe. That's actually kind of tight.
Yeah, that rules.
Something about like stand behind these, in front of these barricades, so his like whirlwind doesn't knock us into spikes.
I mean,
Sure.
probably.
That seems like a mechanic that would exist in this game. I'm gonna do that just in case. Should be a range DPS and move wherever the fuck I want to go.
Yep.
It rules.
All right.
That seems to be a mechanic. Oh. bad. That's probably bad. Hooray! We did mechanics.
Unfortunately, you are correct.
Tragic that this game made us do a mechanic.
First mountain.
Sierra just fucking slamming that need button.
It's a sick hat, and it's for my class. Hell yes, I am slamming that need button. That's mine. The whole point of this game is for the sick hats. I do not care about anything else. I already have my shirt. It's my titties out jacket. Why would I need anything else?
You should probably kill that war balloon. But
Yes.
I don't really know that that's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Well, rip. Guess we die.
Okay. Oops.
No, we don't die. They just bring more dudes over here.
Hey, free XP.
Hi. Oh, I guess we just bring a guy.
Well, the real thing is we
Killed it very
needed to
fast.
kill it so that we could actually get an airstone drop and proceed. Hell yeah.
What the
I love
I like
fuck?
these.
That kind of
I
tight.
like
That
these.
kind of rules.
Yeah.
I can go back. I want to write that again.
Well, you'll get to ride another one shortly.
Hell yes.
Oh. War balloon.
Oh god, I missed the other war balloon. I'm an idiot.
Now there are two
No!
of them.
Shit. Oh no.
Damn, Rip.
Damn, rip to a real one. See, this time we got two guys because we weren't quick enough.
Wow.
Damn it, Seawolf. You got a DPS.
If you're not throwing rocks, what are you doing?
I threw a rock at that balloon.
I know. I did see the graphic.
Seems like it would be very effective against balloons.
You know, you'd think.
Yeah.
Honestly, gonna be real here. Most things seem like they'd be pretty effective against balloons. They're not a particularly impregnable device. I feel like the Hindenburg has demonstrated that pretty clearly.
Okay,
Considering
but what
what
if you
killed
make
it
an
was
armored
Shrug.
blimp? Airship.
Is there a balloon in it?
I mean, it is a balloon. It's just armored.
Right, but there is a soft substance inside that is containing a gas that is easily rupturable.
Well, the
got thick
skin
armor
is
balloon.
thick. Yeah.
But like, in order for it to have like lift, it requires like a certain degree of thinness, like
I don't know.
necessarily.
I mean, you'd think so, but
You think so?
somehow
Kirov's
can still
amazing Soviet science.
The stackers is a separate
I don't
indicator.
remember.
Seawolf, you're not going to want to stand in that.
I'm getting out of the way.
I mean, you can stand at that if you want.
Okay, what is this thing?
That's a stack marker.
That's a stack. You want to be in the middle of the marker.
I mean, you could be anywhere in the marker.
In the middle, as in, like, in between the arrows.
Yes. I'm just being a pain in the ass now. As is my God-given right.
Yeah, but that's why we love you.
I started playing a BattleTech mod recently. Called Rogue Tech.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I mostly
Does it-
regret it.
Why is that? Regret it as in it's good, or regret it as in it's bad?
I don't think it's bad. It's just like, for someone who is more enfranchised than me. Because they do what I am assuming is like implementing a bunch of stuff from the actual BattleTech game, and I do not know those mechanics, and they do not do a great job of like elaborating upon them in game. So it like I don't want to just have the wiki up 24/7 for this stupid mod. So instead, I am just kind of like trying to learn by doing, and it's a fucking mess.
Yeah, the thing I wanted from BattleTech was never more things from the original BattleTech game. It was mostly like, I would like more tools and
I have a
like,
green crystal.
You don't want to be in multiple people. Fuck.
Well,
yeah, basically that means you don't want to be overlapping those, because every single one of those is going to be an AoE centered around each person. And so what you want to do is make it so that the AoEs do not overlap on you. The only reason like I'm being specific about it is like those markers will show up a lot more from now on. Stack and separate markers.
Well,
So
at least
we
they're
will want to be able to
consistent.
recognize them. Yeah, this is like the point where, to my knowledge, they start getting much more consistent.
Maybe.
Compared to a Realm Reborn?
Well, I mean, a Realm Reborn's a really low bar.
Yes, sometimes we'll tell you when a gaze attack
What
is
did I
happening
just-
with
Oh, because
different
everybody
markers.
left because okay, I see. I was like, why did I get this item that I didn't even see?
It's a coat for
As
a class
everyone
nobody
else-
plays.
Hopped out immediately.
Yep, because I was watching the cutscene.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Do any of us play Ninja other than me, like, starting to level it?
Nope.
Nope.
Cool.
Looks like way too many button presses.
It's so many button presses, I'm excited. Can't wait to have anxiety about how exactly to sync up Trick Attack.
I don't think this is a reference anyone but me is gonna get.
I've heard of Trick Attack.
Trick Attack is
So they were
basically,
unable to see the ritual to its
I don't know if it
completion.
is still this,
Then
but it is
Garuda
one of
no
the
longer a
only,
threat,
like,
and whatever the Ascians and
consistent,
the Warriors
just
of Darkness
flat
were
damage
planning has come
buffs
to
in the
naught.
game. And so it ends up being,
But we
like,
should not
one
tarry.
of
The
the
knights have secured our
most
path to
effective, like, support abilities for raid groups. And so, like, everybody syncing their attacks up to when Trick Attack windows are supposed to be is, like, important for parsing correctly.
I think it might have gotten a little bit nerfed.
It
'Cause
did
there
get
was
nerfed.
definitely a time where it was like every raid group you wanted a ninja no matter what. But now
Every raid group,
not
it
as
used to be
much.
mandatory to have a ninja,
Yeah,
yeah. It is not mandatory anymore, is my understanding. It is still good, just not
Yeah.
mandatory.
You!
Okay, now I remember what we were here for.
Wait,
Yeah, now
I
it's
know
just a
you.
5% damage
Still
increase, which is
walking, I see.
not nothing,
I
but
could have sworn my
It's still
aim was
good.
true.
It's still, like...
It's
What
just
is your game?
other classes also
Leading us
have
a long way
those
so
sorts
these
of buffs.
fools could
So
step in and claim our prize.
Yeah, now you have stuff like Devilment, which is crit and direct hit
No.
rate.
Let's not make hasty accusations.
yeah.
By the look of
Even
things,
scholars
the ritual
have-
was proceeding as planned.
Fuck, I forgot what it's
We
called.
arrived at the appointed
Chain
hour.
stratagem?
'Twas they who erred.
That sounds right.
Yes, Chain Stratagem. Yep, that's what it's called.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them
Astrologian
all.
has a bunch of abilities that, like, actually
Do
are
mine
pretty
ears
noticeable
deceive?
damage
Oh,
buffs.
boy. So that's
Just
the
kidding,
way
it's all
of
one
it.
card now.
Twins.
Well, I mean,
You
yes,
had
they're
me
all
worried for a
identical,
moment
and I
there.
hate it. I fucking
Know
hate
that I
New
will happily make it
Astrologian.
quicker for you.
Yes,
If
it
you
functions better.
just
I didn't
stand
want it to
still.
function better. I wanted it to function jankier. I want to believe in the heart of the cards. I want the class to work
You wanted
less.
even
Enough,
more
Jerumal.
weird cards.
Yes,
We wouldn't
I
want to upset
did.
the man in white
Correct.
with any
Like,
unnecessary
unironically,
bloodshed,
yes.
now, would
I want weird shit to happen. I want a card that's just draw 3 cards. Give me Pot of Greed.
You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
But Astrologian was just like playing Flux in an MMO. Alright, draw 5.
While you were idly
play
consorting with the
3.
Asians, you mean? 7
Oh,
hells.
Flux is a fun
What could
game.
you possibly hope to achieve?
Like, just
Should I
genuinely a
explain it
game
to
that
you?
you can make as stupid as you want, and it
Very
rules.
well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here. You know the tale of
Damn, I can't believe
Heidelin
everyone's
and
so much
Zodiac,
higher
I
level than
take
me.
it,
Fucked up.
of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created.
Sierra, you ever played Hearthstone, did you?
Played a lot of Hearthstone.
Oh, you played a lot of Hearthstone, okay.
Yeah, no, I played a lot of various trading card games.
Okay, okay.
Talk to me about Eternal sometime.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was just like, because Hearthstone is a bad game, but it is a game
Hearthstone's a
where
very
one of
bad
the
game.
where one of the top meta decks for a while was called Casino Mage, because it was entirely built out of random effects, and it was just on average. The randomness was good.
Hey, Seawolf, draw the perfect card.
Fuck.
Maybe the worst effect in any trading card game ever, and it makes me laugh every fucking
And
time.
across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of
For
shards
those
of
of you
light
who
and
don't
dark.
know, there is a card in Hearthstone where if every card is unique in your deck, or when you play it, the card text is literally draw the perfect card.
Discover the perfect card.
Oh, is it discover? Okay.
Yeah, because it gives you 3 options.
Oh, it does give you options. Okay, I couldn't remember if it only gave you 1 or 3.
No, it gives you 3 options to pick from out of any card in the basic and classic set, and it has a giant, incredibly complicated algorithm that reads the board state and tries to determine what the most useful cards would be.
Just gonna drop it in chat.
It's such fucking... Yes, and this was like one of the best parts in the game for while it was
Hey, you know what's good? Modal abilities. Hey, you know what's even better than modal abilities? Modal abilities where you can guarantee they will always work. Hey, you know what's
Yeah.
even better than modal
Just so.
abilities? Modal abilities that you can guarantee that
One
will
of those
always work, that are
reflections.
costed
The one
extremely
nearest to the
cheaply,
source is
that you can get
behind.
out on turn 2, that you
And we were
can
the
guarantee will
heroes
go
blessed with
off,
their light.
and that are overstated for their cost.
I look. I will say, it's not really random. It is incredibly consistent. If you know what how that algorithm works, you can get exactly the card you want.
Here's the thing about it. When it says the perfect card, it means
Yeah.
the perfect card. It works.
Yeah.
But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light
Like,
was
we
greater
will
by
always
far.
offer something that is valuable.
Mm-hmm.
It also because
So the Asians, who
because
once
he is
threatened our
guaranteed to
home
be an
were no
efficient
match.
play, you can
And
play
they
him
fell
late and
before
you still
us,
don't lose value.
One after another, till
And
none
when
were left.
you play a game like Hearthstone,
Victory,
which is
we
so like tight, and because it's so tight, efficiency is so mandatory. Maintaining
then
card
came
efficiency
light.
is
A
fucking
flood
vital.
of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and
Like
life
in
itself.
games like Eternal or Magic the Gathering, you can be
Ere long,
a
it
little
will
more slipshod with
consume
it
our world,
because
leaving naught in its wake. but
games will go
bright
to 20
perfection.
turns sometimes instead of maybe you get to 10.
Mm-hmm.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Unless you're playing me, and I'm playing just the most fucking bully-ass deck in Eternal, where I just ram my cards in your face and say, you better start blocking or you're gonna die.
Believe what you
And then they
like.
don't block, and then they die.
But it has happened
There are
before.
some really long games
On
in
a world
Hearthstone
far removed
sometimes,
from
but
ours.
they're from
Two
just
Frost Mages
13th.
playing.
right or
Which was
control
swallowed by the
warriors
dark
where
and
they're just
transformed
like,
into
I'm
Yes,
just gonna
I was about to
gain
say,
like
control
90
warrior.
armor
Yeah,
and
But
Control
those are
order,
like,
where the win condition is just last until exhaustion.
yeah, I mean
kills
they
you.
are fatigue decks. Yeah, a lot of times they literally don't have a win condition. They're just yeah.
yeah. But my point was, on average, the
Right.
typical
No.
game of Hearthstone is much shorter than a game of
Hearthstone
Magic or
has
Hearthstone.
yeah.
Or Magic or Eternal.
Yeah, I mean it's designed to be a it's like they're 30 card decks. They're smaller, they're
Mhm.
faster. Yeah.
I played some of Runeterra. That card game actually was pretty neat.
Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate.
The
And so we
League
joined
of Legends
hands
one.
with our former enemies, and with their aid came here.
Now that I've fallen off of
To the
Hearthstone because
source.
it's kind of not been great for 4 sets in a row.
For there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home.
Does Hearthstone
The
still
other.
Eternal, not Hearthstone. Sorry.
Calamitous destruction
does
with the power
Hearthstone
to
still
break
do
down the
the
barriers
interesting
between planes
single player
and see
content?
our worlds
That was the only reason I
rejoined.
liked it.
They still do single
It
player
got a
content.
roguelike mode.
Oh no. Sorry. To be clear, when I say interesting single player content, I mean around
The dungeon run stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, they haven't done anything like that for a bit, but that's so the single player content they've done is just all linear scripted stuff for a bit, but that's because there's supposed to be a new game mode coming that is basically looks like Hearthstone did their version of auto chess.
Uh-huh.
Basically, they're doing a version of Slay the Spire. Is basically what the new version looks. The new game mode looks like.
It sounds like they're just gonna do Slay the Spire.
Yeah, it very just looks like the description of it is just like they're just making a Slay the Spire clone with Hearthstone
And
cards.
here's the thing. Slay the Spire is very good, but the issue is I own Slay the Spire. On 3 different consoles. I can just go play Slay the Spire.
You would
I
doom
just want
our
to be
world
clear.
to save
If
your
I want to
own?
play Slay the Spire,
What
I'm
would
gonna
even
play
become of
fucking
us?
Slay the Spire,
Of you?
not with janky Hearthstone cards.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
for all
or
their
I can play
audience
Monster Train.
that just fucking plays Hearthstone, they're just gonna get all these people
I guess.
who never heard of Slay the Spire. I assume that's their plan.
The fuck hasn't heard of Slay the Spire, but is
Enough.
interested in. Okay.
I tire of talking.
Hearthstone is,
I am sure that
Yeah.
exists because they have people ensconced in their ecosystem. I just am
right. Yes, there are people that only play Blizzard
You are
games.
cause.
And that's
You know what's at
their
stake.
thing, is they play Blizzard
We are
games,
prepared to
which is
do
weird as hell to
whatever
me
it
because
takes.
they're wildly different things.
What was the last good Blizzard game? Was it Diablo 3? And only after
Yeah, it's well,
6
Diablo
years of
3 wasn't
development?
good, so
No, Diablo 3 is good now.
yeah, I know. I've heard people say that.
If there is aught you would
Seems
It's
like
say,
people say Reaper of
otherwise
Souls
begone.
is good, right?
You have no
that's-
phrase
Well,
here.
Okay,
So it's not
to be
Reaper of Souls.
clear,
It is specifically the console version of Reaper of Souls that is good.
Mm.
Well, I was going to say, to be clear, it is not that Reaper of Souls is good. It's that their new, the seasonal format that they spent forever perfecting, is
Yes.
actually pretty good.
Mm.
The seasonal format that they spend forever perfecting, the development of the adventure mode system, so you can
Yes,
just ignore
God.
the plot. Adventure
The
mode
adventure-
fucking rules.
The adventure mode system is the only reason Diablo 3 is worth playing.
Yes,
The campaign is miserable. Do not touch it.
Yeah, literally yes. And here's the thing: the adventure mode has ruined every other Diablo clone for me because I'm just I just want to play adventure mode. I don't care what your plot says.
Are we in some fringe shit now? In the plot of this game, not
Oh, I don't know.
well, I know you don't.
You know me, resident Final Fantasy XIV plot knower.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be, and it's gonna make me mad.
Oh, they're
I know
talking
there's
about
one character who's
it's,
gonna fucking piss me the fuck off in Stormblood.
It's just they're
Oh, of course.
these the Warriors of Darkness here, and they're so we're coming from another world, and I don't know, I was kind of following some of it, but the upshot of us, they're we have to destroy the light in order to save our world. We have to destroy your world. And I was like,
Right.
Get
Yeah, I
some
mean, that's
real.
fine. Hyndman seems like Shane on the up and up, so, like, that's cool.
Just reminding me of the mid seasons of Fringe.
I mean, listen,
Oh
you
yes.
know how people
Okay.
feels about the
I
furtive
didn't know you were
pygmy.
talking about it first, but yeah, that's
The good seasons.
yeah.
I mean, you're right. I don't know if you're being ironic or not, but I
No,
agree.
no,
Yes.
I think like the like run of like 10 episodes at the start of season 3 is by far the best part of Fringe, which is the one where it's
That's awesome.
alternating between
Yeah.
Is that
between
when,
our world and their world.
Is that the season that opens with Olivia captured?
Yes, and she
Mhm.
gets
Okay, yes, I agree.
she gets brainwashed. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay.
Of what show?
Fringe.
Fringe.
The show Fringe.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yes.
know nothing about French.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, that needs to get added to the
Well,
list.
it's gonna be on the list.
Maybe, well, here's the thing, Mary. I think you would extremely fuck with Fringe.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I don't fucking know anything about it, so hard for me to say.
It's like the
How
X-Files
would you
without
describe
aliens.
X-Files without aliens, but instead with like, and with less conspiracy theory and more like fringe science shit is all true at once.
I mean, there absolutely is a conspiracy.
I mean, yes, but it is not a conspiracy in the same way the X-Files is. Every
Right.
conspiracy theory is true.
Yeah, that's true. It's a very specific conspiracy.
It is just the conspiracy is, yeah. Also, the conspiracy is like barely a conspiracy. I mean, the shit they're doing is magic, sure, but like the conspiracy is basically, yeah, the richest and most powerful people in the world are being the richest and most powerful scumfucks in the world. Like, yeah, man, we know.
And there's another universe.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like, that is almost incidental because it's, yeah, the rich and scumfuck people are being rich scumfuck people with the other world. Like, that is incidental.
Fringe is also about a woman who is a survivor of childhood abuse who has to work with her abuser. And that part's
whack.
Yeah.
I forgot about that part because that part doesn't get revealed until like what, mid season 3?
I mean, no, it's definitely in there by.
Is it?
Definitely by season 2. I think in season 1 it comes up, but
okay.
It's like, I mean, I think the early parts of the show up through like the end of season 3 are very like Olivia's the main character, and then she stops being the main character at a certain point, like because it becomes the Walter redemption hour, which is the part that just
that part does suck ass.
Yeah, and I'm like,
yeah,
I don't like.
Right, I forgot about that part and why I stopped watching Fringe. Fuck Fringe, let's just watch SG1 again.
We are gonna do that.
Yeah, because that show just actually
I mean,
rules.
and the thing about it is in
Teal's
Fringe,
so
it's like,
fucking cool, dude.
Look, Walter knows he's an asshole. He fucking lobotomized himself to not be an asshole anymore. Like, he doesn't really need... like, he doesn't...
He already did the thing for redemption.
Yeah, he doesn't need forgiveness from anybody. He did the thing. He fucking destroyed himself so that he can't be that shithead anymore. But then it's just like, we really gotta, like, constantly, like, yeah.
Remember how Teal'c's whole thing in Stargate SG-1 is, I will never live without the weight of the sins that I have performed,
Yes.
and I will have to spend the rest of my life atoning for that, and there is no forgiveness that will ever make up for it, and there is nothing that will ever correct those wrongs.
One of the big Teal'c episodes in season 1 is somebody grabs him and puts him on trial, and they're like, we're just gonna break you the fuck out, and he's like, no, I fucking did this. Like, whatever they want to do to me, they should do. Yeah, they should do.
I want to be clear here. Did do a war crime. It was wrong. I agree.
Like, yeah, I was a slave, but slave soldiers.
I could have chosen to die. Like at one point, they basically say I could have chosen to die instead of doing it.
Yes, that is Mm-hmm.
Teal'c is so fucking cool, dude. I love Teal'c.
It's I think it's. I mean, SG-1 obviously has It's a show in love with the U.S. military, and all of the attendant things that come with that. But Teal looks good.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't love all of SG1, but I love Teal'c.
Anyway, which
So when are we actually gonna watch SG1?
I don't know. What Sierra? When are you free? When do you have time?
Free Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, like all day, and I'm free in the afternoons on pretty much every day.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
when
I guess we just pick an afternoon.
yeah, like so long as it's after like 2:30, I can usually make sure I'm awake. Like, I guess. I mean, no.
So you're saying we should watch it before Final Fantasy?
I was gonna say that's what we could do. We could just watch it Thursdays before stream.
Oh, that would actually work out very well. Yeah, because I don't have anything going on Thursdays. I can just watch Stargate SG1 with y'all.
Hell yeah.
Sounds good.
And that'll make sure I actually remember that we have a stream on Thursdays and that it's Thursday.
Yup. All right, do we want to...
Listen, I'm very pretty, and that makes up for me being very forgetful.
I'm going to actually
Post a
make a
selfie,
note
Sierra.
on the Discord. We are going to
I wanna see your
watch
pretty face.
We'll do that at some point.
Stargate SG1 on Thursdays before stream.
Listen, I don't condone piracy. If anybody is having trouble finding access to Stargate SG1, let me know, and I'm happy to see what I can do for you.
Well, I will broadcast on the Discord. But
Oh, cool. Yeah, in that case, fuck it. Yeah, piracy's sick, man.
the quality, yeah. Sometimes I know there's like audio issues and stuff, but
What abs?
Listen, all I'm saying is piracy is a victimless crime, and we need to start looking for some crimes with victims.
I think it's all on. Is it all on Netflix? That's a good question.
It used to be. I
US
don't think it is
Netflix?
anymore.
Yeah, it used to be.
Stargate Atlantis is on there too, and I was like,
Oh no, SG1 is still all
no.
on. All right, and we will skip the movie. Just watch SG1.
We are skipping the movie. Okay. I'll watch the movie on my own then.
I mean, it's like the
A
movie is
movie.
gonna be just as confusing as it is helpful because they retcon half of it.
Oh, for sure. I just like the movie. I just think it's a fun movie.
It is a fun movie. You know.
Wait, like the original Stargate movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kurt
Oh,
Russell.
okay. Yeah, all right.
It's fine. Child
I
Me
like bad sci-fi movies is like the thing.
really enjoyed when they're at the end when they're disguised and going into the temple or whatever, not the temple, but I don't know. They're going into the thing and the guards are like going down one by one, pulling people's hoods down. And they pull a hood down and it's fucking Kurt Russell and he's just like, "Hi, how you doing?" And then he just fucking unloads an assault rifle on the guy's chest.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that as a kid a lot.
Same. Also, yeah, I mean, my enjoyment of dog shit sci-fi movies is like apparent. I openly defend the Riddick movies. Like, you know what? Yeah, my tastes have been clear.
I do want to run a dungeon roulettes or something.
Sure,
what
I've
I
just
do.
been playing hopscotch in
I know, I see you.
Camp Dragonhead. Oh, hi.
Oh, it's
Who's
on
party
me,
leader?
isn't it?
Because one of y'all should do
God
it.
damn it.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yes.
Ah, damn it.
Like, if you wanted to run something, you know.
See, well, if it's your
Oh.
stream, it's only right that you have responsibility.
I know, I don't like it.
Steel hates having responsibility.
I mean, what is
That's
this?
insane.
What is this
It's why I
number?
choose to shirk responsibility at all times.
What is this number next to these things?
Well, that's called your HP. Number next to your MP is called your MP.
Okay,
you use
which
one to
number
cast spells.
specifically are you asking about? Are you asking about the up arrow? Or are you asking about the number next to where the level requirement is listed?
Yes. The 9 and the 1, if you're looking at my...
Yes. That is the number of people forming parties for them. in Party Finder.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Motherfucker saying yes in response to a 1 or 2 question. Get fucked.
Is it 1 or 2? 3.
There was a pause, so I thought, like, it's fine.
Hey man, I don't have dance partner. This is bullshit.
You don't get it yet?
No, you get it at 60.
Oh wow.
It's because the class, like, half doesn't exist before 60.
Oh duh, yeah, because it's only available at 60. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Codpiece Clipper.
Codpiece Clipper.
Dick crabs!
Oh, I
Remedy?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm the tank. Neat!
Look, I am trying to deal with some work shit.
Oh no!
Oh, do you need to go?
No, absolutely not. Fuck them. I logged in at 9 a.m. this morning and it's 9:30.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yes, fuck them.
Yeah.
I just would like to make sure you do not get fired.
My organization cannot afford to fire me.
It rules to be in that position, doesn't it?
Like,
You will regret this!
unironically, they would regret to fire me. Like, I would not even have to, like, engage
No,
in
why are they
sabotage.
trying to kill me?
Shit would explode on their own.
I wasn't even implying, like, destruction of company property or anything, although, I am definitely advocating for that. But that's more just, like, in a recreational sense. If my work is listening to this, that's a joke. I meant it, ironically, in Minecraft.
Parody redacted in Minecraft.
Exactly.
I'm just...
If my work is not listening, yeah, I meant every word. Absolutely do it. Alright, this is the fucking bird
fuck, I
that
hate
drops
this.
bombs.
Yep.
Fuck this bird.
Every time I get this dungeon in, like, Dungeon Finder, it's just fucking miserable.
Yeah, well, because puppies will always die.
Yeah, like, it's not just that, but, like, every boss has a good way for puppies to die. So it's just, like, it can take so long.
The only other one that I think might be as bad is, not Stone Vigil. What's the one with the, hornets?
God, Temple of Karn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Because puppies can just absolutely get fucking massacred in that one.
Dude, the one with... The one... Okay. The hornets in that are so fucking frustrating. Because, like...
They're so hard to see.
Well, like, yes, that's true. And, like, tanks only have one stun. If you try and, like, pull a big group, your fucking DPS is not going to focus down the hornets. Like, it never fucking happens. You just end up eating shit on them every time. And inevitably, people who
Oh my
like don't know
God.
what the fuck is going on just end up leaving because they're like,
Okay, I don't have my cure. Fuck, what?
Yeah, no, like, I literally, in that dungeon, I literally will just say, okay, nobody go in yet. Here is what each mini boss is. You need to do this or we will die. Because I don't. It is shorter for me to type out a full paragraph than it is to do that section 3 or 4 times.
mm-hmm.
Like, the frustrating part is, like, even if you get people who know what the dungeon is like, it still takes for fucking ever.
Yeah, it is just like a long dungeon.
I don't remember this shit.
Good.
You're a
Means
healer.
not first.
Yeah. It is one of the few dungeons where, like, you don't have to worry about mechanics so long as people don't die. And if people are dying, they're dying in one shot, so there's nothing you can do about it anyway.
Well, at the end,
Yeah, that's true. You do have to do...
there's a lot of mechanics in that fight.
Yeah, that boss dies so fast that there are barely any mechanics anymore.
I hope this guy follows me.
Okay.
He
Excellent.
did.
I was really worried he wouldn't, because he can be really finicky about like leaving his little cage. So
Do we need him?
He's coming out of his cage and he's doing just fine.
Yeah, we need to go.
yeah, all of these guys have to die.
Yeah.
Oh. Started out with a kiss, and it ended up like this. It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss.
For a song that is just half a song repeated twice, it does kind of whip.
Yeah, it's way better than it has any right to be.
Uh-huh.
I was out of that AoE. Fuck off.
Whatever latency, you fucked me for the last time. Except, you know.
For all the
Definitely
other
not.
times you'll end up fucking me.
Damn it. You beat me.
Turns out latency hadn't fucked you for the last time.
Oh, this thing's a piece of shit.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, gunship.
I mean, we're just gonna say that about every boss in
Fired.
this dungeon.
I mean,
Fucking
yes,
fire
that's
trail.
what I was saying earlier. I was like, every boss in this fucking instance sucks.
I don't remember this at all.
God.
If you get
You're
targeted,
so blessed.
Just like several
you know what?
times.
Just
I
don't
just
worry
don't
about
even
it. We'll
remember
deal
this
with it.
dungeon. Like, I don't remember any of this. I'm sure I just
Come
did
back
it
here.
once, and we got through it, and, I just...
It was a patch content A Realm Reborn story dungeon.
Oh.
That's how good it was.
That's so long ago that I did any of these.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess I should have AoE these guys.
Oh god. Oh god.
Steel was like, man, this guy's dropping big fire puddles going straight towards me. I guess I'll stand here.
I was trying
Well,
to
you should
heal
try Black
people.
Mage.
I was trying to keep other people alive. At the cost of myself.
Don't do that. Let them die first. I promise you I am not nearly as important as you are.
them board games.
Board games?
Yeah,
Board games? I like board games.
I like board games. Hey Sierra, you want to play Tash Kalar?
What is Tash Kalar? Is that a Euro game?
No. I mean, it's made by a European, but it's not a worker placement game, which is what you're actually asking.
Yes, it is what I was actually asking.
Yes. It's one of Vlada Shavatov's games.
You know I don't know who that is.
Space Trucker, Space Alert,
I think I played
Tash
Space Trucker.
Kalar, Mage Knight, Code Words, like, dude's a very prolific board game designer and has made like some really fucking bangers.
Space Trucker, the one where you have like a bunch of tiles and you have to grab them out of a bag to cobble together a space truck.
Yes.
Oh,
And
that game
meteors.
was that.
Yeah, no, dude, Space
That
Trucker
game
fucking
fucking
rules.
It kind of works in tabletop sim. Like
Yeah.
it's a little janky, but like it works way better than I expected it to for a game that really wants you to be playing with physical tiles.
I mean, they released a mobile version of it that like is surprisingly good.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Does it have like long distance play with other people?
Yes.
Oh shit! We should maybe look into playing mobile Space Trucker. Here's the thing: Space Trucker kicks ass.
Dude, Space Trucker rules! Oh, I'm gonna die.
Anyway, what's Tash Kalar?
Tash Kalar is a board game where
Why can I?
Like-
Oh my god! Because of the god, this is such an annoying.
Yeah, dog. This map sucks ass.
Because like I'm just down the hill a little bit, I can't see you. It's like no,
Yes.
that's not. You don't
This is
have
a
line
map
of
that is
sight.
designed to be as dog shit as
Oh my
possible.
God. Wow, really? They're thinking.
This is so annoying. I cannot be behind. Like I have to be like right up next to in order to actually be able to heal.
God, fuck me. I forgot you can use Zephyrus and Reno Jackson decks.
And wild, yeah.
yeah, fucking. Whenever you guys originally started talking about if you have a deck with like
Yeah, Highlander.
none of the same card or no repeat cards, I was like, oh, are you guys talking about Reno Jackson? Because Zephyrus had not existed the last time I played. I was like, oh, this is so much more bullshit than Reno Jackson.
The game has gotten
There's
so.
a ton of cards.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
There's
no,
a second Reno that's fucked up. Alex Straza.
Yeah, the new Alex Rosa is.
The new Alex Straza is fucked up.
Sierra, fuck you for not releasing. Don't
Oh
rest
shit.
It's fine. I'm here. You know about both Yogs? I mean, that was what I was thinking of with Casino Mage.
Yogg's and Thoth? Hell yeah. I don't know the second Yogg.
Yogg off the top of my head.
The
Why is it not
cutscene.
letting me res?
Because
Oh,
the cutscene interrupted my casting.
Oh fuck
I
me,
was
it's this
hoping
boss.
that would work.
Congrats, Mary.
Honestly, I respect it.
I mean, original
The
Yogg
only
is
thing funnier would have
actually.
been if you had rescued Seawolf into the fight and made it so I couldn't couldn't be res.
I mean, original Yogg is probably still the worst random card. But
What was original Yogg's effect? I don't remember.
original Yogg was Yogg is like an
Cast
old
the spell
god that's
for
like.
every spell you've
Yes,
cast
cast
this
a
game.
random
Right,
spell
yeah.
for every spell you've cast this game. And then
It was literally just a card of, are you losing this game?
yeah.
Alright,
Not anymore.
let's see. No. It
I
could
mean,
be just
maybe.
like,
Yeah, you might just lose on the spot.
yeah, like, it can pyroblast you in the face, but also, if you're
right.
already losing a
Look
game,
at it, random
you
target.
just fucking throw it out there and
Yep,
There's
that's
a
why
chance
it
you're not
was. That's
losing
why it
anymore.
was a positive win rate card that made it into like tournament decks.
yep.
It was
It's
so
it's
fucked.
when you play it.
And then yeah, so then there's a whole line of these because there's Puzzle Box Eviaxeron, which is
Alright, kill this thing, kill the ad.
what? Oh, that thing. Okay. Which is just cast 10 random spells with no requirement. And
Get
then
in here, Seawolf. Get in here, Seawolf. Get in here, Seawolf. Okay. Go.
and then there was there's New Yogg, which is if you cast 10 spells this game, I think is the requirement. You spin the wheel of Yogg, which has like 8 random effects, one of which is cast 10 random spells.
What an
That fucking rules.
One of them is cast Pyroblast until someone dies.
Wow.
Fucking rules. That's such dog shit. That's a card
love
you
that.
make because you want it to be banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them is fill both boards with random minions, and yours have Rush, which means they can attack immediately. But
That's some Yu-Gi-Oh tier. I want this card to be fucking banned.
Yeah.
it is not banned.
That's so fucking obscene.
Yeah, that was part of Casino Mage. That was like the finisher in Casino Mage.
Yeah, that'll finish things.
So fucking funny. Yeah, I played Hearthstone again recently when they did the new expansion, because if you came back, if you played the game before, they gave you a free like new deck,
Fuck,
and because I took the mage deck, and it had the new Yogg in it.
Oh my fucking god.
So I got to play the new Yogg for a while, while I was playing that again.
Simple creature. I just love a 1 mana card that does 3 damage. Just love me a good old standard shock.
You mean Lightning Bolt?
Yeah, it's lightning bolt, not shock. I mean, listen, I do also love shock. 1 mana to do 2 damage, still very good.
Yes.
Currently, the card that like is enraging people the most in Hearthstone right now is they added a Paladin secret in the last expansion, which is called Oh My Yogg. Whose effect is it's a 1 mana. It's a 1 mana secret, and its effect is when your opponent casts a spell, they instead cast a random spell of the same cost. It's basically a counter spell, except sometimes shit happens.
Except dumber, yeah.
Yeah. And it's so funny that it's in Paladin. It's like, why? Why is this a Paladin spell?
That seems like a priest or a mage card.
It's
Mary, were you playing Eternal during the beta when cockroaches existed?
Wait, don't cockroaches still exist?
They do, but they're not fucked up.
Okay, hold on. How are they? So, I played Eternal much less than my wife, but I listened to my wife talk about it a lot, and she made a lot of cockroach decks. So tell me what changed about them.
So, cockroaches. So for anybody who doesn't know, cockroaches are a card. They are a 2/2 for 3, and they are what is called an echo card. So when you draw one of them, you draw a second copy of the exact same card. Copies in Eternal are identical cards. They aren't tokens. They are the exact same cards, so they have all of the same effects. Minus, obviously, like, they don't also reproduce a copy because that would just be infinite recursion. However,
yeah.
if you put them on top of your deck...
What card game would let infinite recursion happen?
Oh, here's the thing. You can achieve infinite recursion. It just takes some effort. They also have a feature of every time you play a cockroach, every cockroach in your hand and deck gets +1/+1 permanently.
I hate this name, by the way.
Are you saying cockroach or clockroach?
No,
Clockwork,
yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As in clockwork, yeah. Because they are bugs made out of clockwork.
Yeah,
Sure.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
So, like, they're kind of unwieldy to get out because they're 2 white mana and or 2 white mana or color requirement, 3 mana to get out, and they're slow and undercosted at first. But there are ways to cheat them out. You would play them in white-blue, which has cards like Second Sight, which lets you draw 2 cards and put 1 card on the top of your deck for 2 mana. Already, pretty powerful card selection. And then you get upside because cockroaches will then continue to stack. And then there's a card called Crown of Possibilities, which every time you draw a card, you add a keyword to that card. You know, a keyword such as Vigilance, which is Endurance, or that this creature doesn't exhaust when it attacks, or Death Touch. It kills any creature that it does any damage to, or Flying. And here's the thing. When you draw it, Crown of Possibilities procced once on the first Echo card you drew, and then again on the second card you drew. And because it considered them to be drawn sequentially instead of at the same time. So you would start off with, so you'd play 1 Cockroach, and then the other Cockroach in your hand would be a 3/3 for 3 mana, which is like, that's on par for mana cost. In general and Eternal, a thing being same power and toughness as mana cost is like about fair. So all Cockroaches in your deck are now 3/3. They have no special features other than the basic features. But then you play Second Sight, and you've got Crown of Possibilities up, and you put that on the top of your deck. And so next turn when you draw it, you've got 2 3/3s in your hand. One of them has Flying, and one of them has Flying and Death Touch. And then you have another Second Sight, or other ways to bounce to the top of your hand, like Nessing Aviasaur, which is a 3/3 Flying for 3, which is fucked up. That also bounces a card to the top of your hand,
Damn.
which is also fucked up.
Just remember to like limit break
This-
3
this is
the
Oh
tear.
God.
This is the meteors, right?
Yes,
The comet?
just limit
Just
break
limit break
3
3
the tear as soon as it pops up.
Okay.
But yes, when Cockroaches went off, which was kind of inconsistent, they were not like the most consistent win rate deck, because they required like an engine that functioned pretty well and pretty tightly, and it was very easy to build a deck bad or just to be fucked by bad draws. But when they popped off, you just had an infinite engine of creatures that just progressively got bigger and bigger and bigger and better and better and better, and there was just nothing the enemy could do about it. And it was so fucking funny. It was like, what if a combo deck was aggro?
Yeah, my wife really enjoyed her Cockroach decks. They were fucked up.
They nerfed it eventually so that I believe Crown of Possibilities now only procs once on Echo cards.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. They should have left it fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's good that they did it because other cards would have gotten way more fucked up if they didn't. But yeah, Cockroaches were neutered pretty heavily, so they went from being inconsistent but fucked up when they popped off to just
Oh,
inconsistent.
these things.
Yes.
So instead, I decided, okay, fine. If they want to give me bad decks, I'll just play Onis and just be the most aggro piece of shit ever on the planet.
Well, I have a feeling that person,
Well-
but
Oh, we're about to die because we have failed to absorb like 6 of these.
Rip.
Okay. Yeah, pop everyone off. Okay.
As bad as I thought.
All right.
Still rough, but yeah, that could have been worse.
Eternal does have one of my favorite stupid ass mechanics though, which is Warcry. Mary, do you know what Warcry is?
I do not remember.
So, Warcry is when this creature attacks, regardless of if it is blocked or if it hits the opponent directly, and it is just on attack or on declaration of attack. So like, even if you cast removal after the attack is declared, Warcry still procs. The top creature or weapon of your deck gets +1/+1 permanently.
God, right, yeah.
And one of the best cards in the game was Oni Ronin, which is 2-1 for 1 with Warcry. You best believe every red deck slapped 4 of those in their deck and went, yeah, I'm an aggro piece of shit, do something. Red also had access to just unmitigated lightning bolts because they were like, yeah, this is fine, for like 8 sets. Torch is so fucked. In fact, it's even better Torch because it doesn't necessarily have to take a red. It is just any mana so long as you have at least 1 red. I need a stripey one!
That's not good.
I think that was better.
So.
Yeah, our other healer died. That was
Oh.
that was what I was worried about, but we
Way
are
better.
okay.
Yeah, that was,
The Secret Soil helped too.
yeah.
I mean, Sacred Soil's not that big of a reduction. It is a reduction, but that was like a fifth of the damage that we took last time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I mean, actually doing mechanics is really what helps there.
I mean, yes. Fucked up, but true.
Yeah, fucked up.
All right.
I know, see, we
everybody's
hate
okay.
mechanics. Is it
Like,
20%?
I just know it's soon. Like, Portal will be
that'll
happening
be-
before long. I do not remember the exact time.
Dragoon, or Samurai should be the one to LD3, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He
Well-
fucking died?
Yeah, I mean, I got hit by 3.
Oh, you died. I didn't
Yes.
see you.
Mary got hit by 3 tank busters
I'm
back to
sorry.
back.
Yes.
We have the... Okay, we do.
Well, I raised you to get sucked into here.
There's gonna be in the middle, right?
No, it will be on one of the edges. It's not a predetermined location. Just top me off because I'm gonna be absorbing meteors. Okay, this guy, only one person needs to absorb them, dude.
Yeah, they're not
Yes,
splits,
it
right?
is.
No.
Too far away.
Yeah, that's the tear.
Oh, I was too close
Yeah.
to that apparently. Didn't think
It's,
that
it's
I
a
was...
braid
No,
wide, I
no,
think.
it was a meteor dropping down.
Yeah. The meteor hit is raid wide.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Because
fucked.
nobody
Both
absorbed
healers are
it.
dead.
Oh wait, what happened?
Right as we killed the tear, the meteor hit and hit
Oh.
everybody.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, y'all can kill it.
Maybe.
We probably can. I just let the other tank die because
Yeah. No, you
I-
need to fight yourself.
I saw that triple tank buster coming in and he did not pop cooldowns. I was like,
Okay, yeah.
I ain't tanking this off of you, my dude.
Yeah, we need the one who might actually live to, oh, never mind.
Well, there goes the plan.
Rip.
I don't know.
58.
So what, did I not get the tear fast enough?
It was like just too slow. Like the
I mean,
meteor. Nobody absorbed the meteor, and it hit like literally right as we were leaving.
yeah. Like,
That's why, because I was like, oh, we got it, and then that died. I was like, what?
Yeah, you got it about as fast as you could. It was just nobody absorbed the that last meteor that we needed to get done.
Yeah. I mean, it was also like the limit break itself does not kill the tear. You do
No,
need
it
the other
doesn't,
DPS to be hitting it. It's just it
Right,
does.
I was the only
both.
one there.
Yeah.
I was behind you.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I am just.
I'm in
ranged
melee,
DPS.
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why?
These are all fucking magic
Yeah.
vulnerabilities.
Why? Out of range.
This one's gonna be rough. He ate like 4, I think.
Well, good thing we have the Echo HP increase.
That's true. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Could have been worse.
I'm gonna say ate a shit ton that first one.
Oh, it's really-
One thing worth noting is all buffs and debuffs inside the rift last much longer than normal. So like if you have a like timed either DPS or survivability buff, or like healing output buff that you can throw up before you go in, just do it. It'll last the entire time we're in the rift.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything because they don't let me have those until 60 because anything before 50, if you're playing dancers, no front, or anything before 60 is the no fun allowed zone.
I mean, technically you have technical finish, but yeah.
You mean the basic core thing to let my class exist?
Oh boy. Alright. Oh no! Boy. Why they're all magic? There we go.
Physical on this side.
Okay. I think only one got through.
Hopefully. Possible to one cycle, Nabe?
Oh, I should try and get a combo up so I can use it on the tear. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one.
Okay.
Damn. I didn't get my buffs up before going in the portal, so they're not going to last me approximately forever. Tear's over here.
Yep.
Oh god. Alright, cool.
There we go.
Much better.
Everyone saving everything to just pop it right away kind of helps.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't think technical dance lasts forever. That's interesting. Because I had it up before and it stayed the 30-second cooldown.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had like 3 people that had never done it before.
Yes. I mean, that was the actual reason it should have happened.
Yeah. I mean, considering we had so many new people, that still went pretty well.
Yeah.
So 2 clears or 2 runs on Nabe for the finish is like kind of what I expect.
Jared, did you ever play Final Fantasy XI?
Me?
Ooh.
Mm-mm.
Okay, never mind then.
I'm trying to think of what, like, the only MMOs I put any time into really are like this and like Dragon Nest, and that's kind of it.
Dragon Nest?
It's an old Nexon RPG or action RPG. Oh, and Destiny. I put a lot of time into Destiny, but that's because I wanted to play Halo, and that game let me pretend I was playing Halo.
I see.
And then Halo came out, and I have not played Destiny since.
Hey Sierra, you want to play Halo?
Yes, always, literally always. Yes. What? Yeah, of course I'll play Halo.
All right, Halo streams are Sunday.
Like I don't know if you're joking or not, but either way, my answer is yes. I would like to play Halo. I always want to play Halo.
No, we got to play. We got to play. What do we got to play? Reach.
Reach.
That's right. Reach.
And Halo
The
4, I
only
guess.
good Halo game.
Correct, but I do like Reach. Reach is so funny because it's the game that almost understands that the fucking what is it? The USCS or whatever are like
UNSC,
horrifying monsters.
I think.
Yeah, UNSC are like horrifying monsters,
Uh-huh.
and then like they don't quite get there, and it's so funny. Like, yes, the UNSC, they did these horrifying experiments on children to turn them into child soldiers, and forever stunted their growth, deprived them of family, and literally gave their families fake children to, or that would die early. Like,
Also,
but that's fine now.
not really child soldiers. They were child riot cops.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They did not start out as soldiers. They started out as child riot cops and rebellion suppression.
Yeah, like they didn't make them to fight like a war because they didn't have a war to fight. They made them to kill protesters.
Yeah, that is the important part about the Spartans. They existed before there was any covenant.
Love doing war crimes against the colonies.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just colonists. Fuck them. That's actually praxis because they're killing colonists, and that's good. Extremely fucking Earth Federation voice.
You guys want to do any of these other ones?
I'm gonna do whatever. I'm just like hanging out with buds, making Gundam jokes in the middle of Halo.
We could do leveling. Yeah. Do you say
We're gonna
want
do
to swap
leveling.
for
Let me
that?
swap.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I have swap for leveling.
Yeah.
Still don't have in Kindle, but fuck it. I'll just play without in Kindle. It's fine.
You guys
No
good?
tank.
Yeah, I'm good.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait.
No.
We don't have a tank.
No.
Well, you know.
Just hit commence. Just hit commence.
We don't even know what it is.
So you don't have to do this to yourself. We don't need a tank.
We don't need a tank?
We don't need a tank.
I feel like
We've done this without tanks before.
Actually, I want to
We
try
got
this
fucking whatchamacallit.
I feel like I'd rather have 2 DPS than and not. Well, I guess we could see. I mean, we'll definitely be fine this way, right? So.
Yeah.
Look, we did 3 healers, 1 DPS in leveling Q before. It was fine.
That's God.
shoes, clown shoes.
Let's see.
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
We were talking
No,
about Halo
I was
and
thinking
Warcraft.
about Halo.
Oh, right.
Because I was like, you're free Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Wait, where's my fucking...
Right, Sierra?
Yeah.
Okay.
Free, like, during the day most days, like, it will just need to end before 9.
This is the perfect dungeon, because I don't have to worry about the fact that I haven't unlocked any of my job skills yet.
Fuck yes. Hell yeah.
I'm almost level 45 and haven't bothered unlocking anything.
Oh my god.
Who wants to know what it's like to play like
yeah,
Seawolf?
we played... I guess, what did we play? We played 2, 3, and ODST.
You like ODST?
And you also play 1?
I mean, yeah, I played 1 on stream before, but played 1 as an original Halo PC and not Master Chief Collection piece. Halo 1.
The 1 still kicks ass.
Played it off of my CDs, or my CD. It's only on 1 CD.
A 4 CD game where you have to swap in between each chapter.
I mean, yeah, I have some of those too.
Oh no, trust me, I did too.
Yeah, but yeah, Halo is not one of those. It fit on 1.
Because those cowards had invented DVDs by this point.
I don't think it's a
Makes
DVD.
you
I
like
think
baby.
Halo 1's just not very big.
It's not. It's actually a very small game.
Okay, but CDs are like 700 megabytes.
Yeah,
Yeah, Halo is not a
Halo
very big
1
game.
really that small?
I think so.
They're very sparing with their textures.
Because
and,
the big things in those games are like cuts, like pre-rendered cutscenes, and like audio is like.
Pre-rendered cutscenes all, I believe, use the extant models, so they didn't have to like.
Yeah, I mean they're not. I don't think they're pre-rendered. I think they're in-engine.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, they all use the in-engine models.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if they're pre-rendered or not, but like.
I don't think so. I think they're. The later ones, I think, are pre-rendered.
I know 3 does. I don't remember 2. I
Yeah.
think 2 probably does.
This just
Anyway,
reminds
yeah,
me.
we. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, yeah. So because we were doing them, we've done them. The ones when we did them, it was in between the Command & Conquer games, which is on Sunday. But we could do it another, on one of the actual days, because then we can, have a big co-op.
Cool. So we're gonna play on Legendary then.
Good fucking luck.
God.
Try.
Seawolf would never.
No, I would never do that to Seawolf. Like, listen,
I mean,
would have a good time. No one else would.
like I yeah. I mean, because like it's like I talked about it. It's like I beat Halo 1 on Legendary back in the day, and I beat Halo 2 in Legendary on co-op back in the day with friends.
Yeah.
And I have no desire to ever do that again.
Oh yeah, no. Listen, like I said, I would have fun, and no one else would.
Especially in the later games. I think I hate the fucking snipers.
Something I will say.
Halo 3 and
is-
Reach, Legendary campaign is actually way more tolerable.
I was going to say something I will say in favor of playing on Legendary is just when you have enough people
That's true.
like playing the same game, it does make it much more tolerable because the respawning mechanics make it like livable as opposed to a fucking nightmare of playing it solo.
And nothing is ever as bad as that one level in Halo 2 with the snipers.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
That's the
Nothing
one
is
I'm
ever as
thinking
bad
of. That is the
as
worst.
Library in Halo 1.
The library's fine.
Pretty not bad.
Library
The snipers in
sucks.
Halo 2 is way worse.
Yeah.
On Legendary?
Yeah. I the snipers, I mean, we talked about what I played. The snipers make me angry in a way like nothing else in Halo does because they're one-hit kills in Legendary. Like,
Yes.
It's just like, get lucky. Like, don't get hit. Everything else is like, you can, you know, feels like you just have to play well.
Yeah.
It's so weird to be healing Sannoso all the time.
And also, stop getting hit.
What do you mean heal all the time?
It's just like,
Oh, because I'm.
yeah, because you're the tank.
Usually married.
I'm just
I
like,
thought you meant like I was like I'm doing badly.
no, you
No,
didn't.
no.
No.
Honey,
I'm just
no.
not used. I'm just like this. I feel like something is
Yeah,
wrong, and then
yeah.
I'm like, oh no, that's what's going on.
I get it.
You just do that even when Sannoso's DPS. Just let Mary die.
That's fine. I'm used to dying. I pubbed most of the story.
Yeah, same. Love to dying and be dead.
This would also be why I had no memory of that other dungeon, was because I did it. That was when I was doing it by myself.
Have we really not gotten that dungeon when we did 50, 60, 70 queues before? Because
Yeah,
I know.
Oh, we absolutely have.
Okay,
I mean,
because
I
I was
don't
going to say
remember
like,
doing it.
Oh, I believe that you don't remember doing it, but yes, we have gotten it during 50, 60, 70s.
like I
So,
know
just
something
a heads up,
I
I do not have
gotten
AoE
multiple
right now.
time since coming
Okay,
back.
yeah.
I mean,
I
Sannoso
don't
has
know.
an AoE.
I do
so,
have like my.
Look, just because you don't have AoE, Sierra, doesn't mean the rest of us.
Listen, I'm the one in the back line. Y'all get to die first, and I get to point and laugh until I die. So, like, whatever y'all want to do is fine by me.
I mean, you're in the back line as much as literally everyone but Sannoso is.
Uh-huh. Please, like I wouldn't run away and trip you to let you fall.
Bitch, that's not how the aggro system works.
Not if I believe.
Oh yeah. Love throwing rocks.
You like throwing rocks. How are you enjoying White Mage, by the way? Or is it just a class you picked to level a class?
No, I picked it intentionally because I wanted like a direct healer class as opposed to a shield healer. Because I'm absolutely going to level Sage once it comes out, and I already have
Yeah,
Skull
same.
and Defeating. I just didn't want.
I'm excited for
the
Reaper.
actual version. Yeah, you would be.
Yeah, I know. That's surprising.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably level Reaper.
That doesn't surprise me either.
Like a melee DPS with finally like really satisfying animations. Yes.
I'm trying to think if there are any melee DPS with cool animations, and like, no.
I'm just kind of disappointed with like Samurai. It's like, ooh, okay, I got some big like air slashes and like some, cherry blossoms like float down. And, like, that's it.
Your Iijutsu stuff looks cool.
Yeah.
Look, Ninja has some sick animations.
Yeah, why do you think I want to level
good.
Ninja? I want to summon the frog.
God.
Yeah, but then you
What?
have to play Dragoon.
Well,
Oh, did you not know that Ninja summon a frog?
No, I didn't know that ninjas summon a frog.
I'm
You
a
only
ninja
play
trope,
us,
you know?
and none of us have ninjas leveled, so of course you wouldn't know this.
Why
You know
did
what? I guess I
ninjas
have to
summon
level
a
ninja.
frog?
Look,
Well, it's just for a single attack. I believe the frog breathes fire. I don't remember.
yes, I believe that's correct.
None of this is answering my question.
Well, obviously, it's a thing ninjas do.
Yeah.
See, Wolf, if you had read the great text Naruto, you would understand. It is a secret ninja art. Does that answer your question?
Seawolf, can I interest you in some anime?
I was just thinking about a thing I saw where somebody mentioned Naruto to a kid, and they were like, "Why do I want to hear about Boruto's dad?"
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, that fucking rule.
Oh yes. I mean, they're correct. Who fucking wants to hear about Boruto's lame ass dad?
That's all I know about Naruto. That's literally.
Boruto is the funniest anime continuation because it's like, hey, what if all of these people were just dog shit parents? Sasuke is literally a piece of shit absentee father. It
Dude,
fucking
Sasuke was
rules.
always a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's
What the
great.
fuck is surprise?
Oh wait, I do know one other thing about Naruto, which is that comic about like the gay relationship.
What the? This means nothing vis-a-vis
Yes,
the Naruto debate.
yes, that just
So, fun fact,
that
That's
cartoon.
not really a Naruto comic. That's a Homestuck comic.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
home.
I was going to say, what's that a Homestuck?
Is it? God.
Uh-huh. Fuck yes, dude. That's the best. The best possible scenario is knowing a Homestuck comic and thinking it's a Naruto comic.
It's
That rules.
just yeah. In my head, it was just completely some anime shit that I didn't know.
I love this.
That's delightful. Also, that's maybe the single greatest piece of anything Homestuck related ever created. Like, unironically, it fucking rules. This means nothing vis-a-vis our Naruto debate is stuck in my head for the rest of my life.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's
What? Oh, yeah, the comic does reference Naruto. It's just
Okay.
the characters are,
yeah. That's
are
fine.
Homestuck characters.
Yeah. That's fine. Okay. I just thought I was like getting confused about what they actually said, and I was
no,
like,
Oh no.
Yeah, no, they're talking about Naruto.
yeah. I understand, obviously, that it is not from Naruto. Like, I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
think that.
It is funny to me to refer to it as the Naruto comic because it is Homestuck characters.
Yeah. I mean, I know even less about Homestuck, so, you know.
See, well, let me tell you about Homestuck. Do not let
No.
me tell you about Homestuck.
I'm not
No
gonna let
one needs that
anyone
curse
tell me
life.
about Homestuck.
Good,
Yeah.
correct.
We have another hour in this stream. I'm gonna need you to tell me about Homestuck.
You don't need me to tell you about Homestuck.
Sarah, I need to know about Homestuck.
You, Mary, I literally promise you, you do not. Your life is better not knowing about Homestuck.
Sarah, just tell me a little bit about Homestuck as a treat.
Oh my
One
god.
point,
Never mind.
peachy is a term used as a code word for white, and because people had, because the author had drawn the ire of fans for presenting characters as white, and he was being kind of a weird racist. Listen, if we want to get into Homestuck, we can get into Homestuck. You don't want to get into Homestuck.
Look, I'm just waiting for you to tell me more.
You don't want that. No one wants that.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna throw stones anymore.
Oh yeah, you're gonna glare.
I'm just
You're
gonna
gonna look
stare
harshly.
at people.
Blair looks cool as hell.
I miss my rocks.
No, it's not you staring, it's everyone else being blinded from the glare of the spell.
Yeah, wrapped up like a deuce, another runner in the night.
Isn't it revved up, not wrapped up?
Oh, is it wrapped up? It might be.
I think it's rubbed up.
That would make sense. It's Bruce Springsteen. It's probably about cars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This man knows how to sing about one thing.
Two things. Well, three things. Fucking cars and fucking cars. Although the third thing might just be
Oh,
the two
no.
things
I
kind of
haven't-
overlapping uncomfortably.
Yeah.
Only you can prevent forest ire.
Man, Badlands is such a good fucking song. So is Jungle Land. I'm just gonna go listen to fucking Bruce Springsteen now.
These motherfuckers won't let me hit return.
What you hit? What?
Don't worry about it.
Lance Clemens is fucking good at saxophone, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well. I guess there's just raids.
What's that?
So I guess there's just raids.
Did we do
you guys
trials?
wanna do that. We did
We did
trials,
trials. I
yes.
think you do alliance raids if you want.
Okay.
Decent amount of XP.
Just do main scenario quests. That gives a ton of
Oh
EXP.
god.
Dude, it gives so much
You have an
EXP.
hour.
It does. No, I know it does.
Queue us directly into Praetorium and
Main scenario quest, aka I want to do Praetorium and I don't want to have fun.
Well, you don't want to have fun playing the game.
oh look,
That's true. Praetorium, I want to walk away from my keyboard for
Oh, man, we
40
need to
minutes and
work
come back.
on some of these tombstones.
Okay, if we do raids, do you guys want to swap?
I mean I have to swap.
Whatever. Do you want me to heal with you, Seawolf?
I don't care.
Okay.
Give me a minute. I gotta buy some stuff with my tombstones.
Alright.
Mary, what are you even leveling right now outside of White Mage? Is it just White Mage?
Gunbreaker, White Mage are the two notable ones I'm leveling. Dancer is like the DPS class I'm sort of leveling.
What do you have at cap right now?
Paladin, Warrior, Scholar, Summoner.
Okay.
And of course, the ever important bot nest.
Have what? Oh,
I
bot
said,
nest.
and yes.
I thought you said the ever important hot mess, and I was like, I'm sorry, are we talking about me? What?
No, that would be me. Please. You could never compare.
I'm gonna get back to my crafting. I have not done crafting for a bit.
Because you haven't logged on in a bit.
Well, yes, correct. That's been
What change?
occupied.
Because they said they were going to make changes with Endwalker to crafting, right? To make it more interesting.
I have no idea.
I don't know, they change crafting literally every expansion, so sure.
That's true. I know a great deal about crafting because I do it all the time. Seawolf, why are you laughing? Do you think I don't craft? But I craft all the time.
Hey Sierra, you wanna play StarCraft with me?
I would rather die.
Sierra, please. The co-op mode in StarCraft is very fun.
Oh, I believe it's fun. I'm just so dog shit at RTSs. Like, the way they work with my brain just fundamentally breaks me. I get, like, so tunnel visioned.
I'm gonna make you play StarCraft.
I would
Alright, I'm
get
done
so
buying stuff.
frustrated at, like, the entire game and the narrow-ass field of view. Oh, God. Because here's the thing. Every time I play, like, Age of Mythology or Age of Empires, I'm like, but why do we have to fight? Can't I just build a little city? What? Why are we fighting? Can't I just... I was enjoying building my little settlement. Why? Can't we just explore? And
There
it's like,
are
no, that's not how
games
the
for
game works.
that. They're
Yes,
just
it
not
is.
those
Oh,
games.
Well, StarCraft's like, oh, you haven't expanded your base in the first 30 seconds, you're behind.
Huh? Sorry,
What?
is this supposed to sell me on it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I'm not the one trying to get you to play StarCraft.
Look, all y'all cowards. Oh
Yes,
shit, I
correct.
accidentally queued in with Gunbreaker because I wasn't paying attention.
I told.
Well, no. I meant to queue in as a tank. I just meant to switch to warrior first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mary wanted to go John Madden.
Oh, it's just, doesn't really give much EXP. I'd rather get the tomestones.
Velcleave is so fucking funny. I love Velcleave.
His summoner's named Your Fault. That's good.
Alright, to remind you all of the mechanics in this dungeon, the first boss is kill the ads. If you don't kill the ads, they run into the boss when he's resurrecting and deal raid-wide AoE damage. The second boss is heal the magic pots if they get hurt. Otherwise, the team that goes ethereal can hurt the boss. Everyone else just kills ads. Boss
Right.
number 3 is make sure you drop meteors far enough away from Behemoth, then stand behind him whenever he casts meteor. Rather drop comets far enough away.
I'm gonna kill Behemoth with the meteor.
Yeah, okay. Joe dying. And then boss 4 is be sure to run to the pedestals on the edges whenever Ancient Player is cast.
Yes.
I'm not gonna remember
Alright.
this when we get there.
Thank you, because I've
remind you again.
mainly done
Seawolf and
Darkest
Sierra.
Hour and World of Darkness.
Just got here. Gave you a res. Oh, I should probably summon my fairy, huh?
Yeah. At least your fairy would have healed me.
We'd see.
Pool of Demise.
That sounds fun. Let's go stand in it.
Yeah, it is still impossible to tell what is happening in this fight.
I mean, it's a bunch of trash. You don't really need to be able to tell what's happening.
No, I just don't.
Point in direction and kill.
That doesn't really reassure me.
It's fine.
I mean, I'm not
What are
like
you worried
worried
about?
about. I'm not worried about the fight. I just don't like being visually overwhelmed.
Oh, you should turn down the particle
I
effects.
did.
You should turn them down further.
Yeah, it's fine in everything other than like when there's 24 people.
Alright, bad news for you.
I
Steel.
can. Alright, here. Let me sell you on StarCraft.
Go for it. I mean, listen, I'm willing to be sold on it. I doubt you will succeed, but I'm willing to let you try.
Oh, okay, that me saying, all right, it's time for me to sell you on was a joke.
Okay.
I do not want to make you play something that you would not enjoy. The end.
That is very kind of you. I appreciate that.
God, I don't have shit unlocked for Gunbreaker at this level.
No, Gunbreaker doesn't get shit until 60.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. Anyways, those are the ads you're supposed to kill, otherwise they do raid-wide damage.
That seems fine.
Full fans. Luke.
Did you make a cool hand Luke joke?
Yes.
Okay. We're classy on this stream.
I don't know what Cool Hand Luke is.
The movie.
It's an old movie.
Yeah.
I
Robert
don't know that
Redford?
movie.
Is it?
Yeah. He's Luke.
Is Cool Hand Luke the we don't need no stinking badges?
It's what we have here is a failure to communicate.
Yeah.
It's a classic of cinema, Sierra.
Is it?
That's what AFI told me.
The band?
American Film Institute.
Oh.
Alien ant farm.
I think
Wait,
it
my partner's a
would
guy.
better to just leave Sierra to believe it was the band.
I don't know what to tell you. My partner is a goth who listens to AFI and has been to, I think, 30 of their shows. It's gonna be the first thing to come to my mind.
They did like all these specials
makes
for
sense.
like the 100th anniversary of, I don't know, I guess the American Film Institute? I don't remember what it was. It was something.
Film! The
I don't fucking remember. They did all these specials. It was like 100 years, 100 heroes. They're like, here's the top 100 heroes of American film, or the top 100 villains. And so I know a bunch of classic shit because I was a kid just watching these things. So I was like, oh, these seem like things I should know.
They're ready check. I'm not even here. Shit.
Yeah, we're not there, so no, we're
Well,
not ready.
Fight started.
I've seen Citizen Kane. I did not like it very much.
I know the
I like Citizen
Criterion
Kane.
Collection. Oh, it got sealed.
Well, you know. Just pop in here.
Citizen Kane's weird as hell.
I don't think it's bad. I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
And like it's not necessarily for like any fault of its own. I just like don't give a shit about a story about a piece of shit dude at this point in my life.
Yeah. I mean, Citizen Kane is notable for, like, you know, obviously inventing a bunch of stuff that we're now just used to in terms of film techniques. And then for the fact that William Randolph first tried to destroy every copy of it.
We still can't get 4 people to stand on the damn thing.
Well, there were so many at the beginning.
Yeah, everyone was standing on it.
I was like,
Then everyone left. But yeah, the William Randolph first tried to destroy every copy of Citizen Kane, which is hilarious.
Why?
Because Citizen Kane is a thinly veiled, like, Charles Foster Kane is a parody of William Randolph Hearst.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I mean, I knew it was a parody of a real person. I just didn't know the name of the real person.
Yeah, he is the newspaper magnate that it is based on.
What's
very
going on
obviously.
here,
So, and he hated it, and you know he was incredibly rich. So he just tried to pay them off to destroy it. He tried to buy up every copy.
Oh, we can finally damage this fucking thing. Alright.
Okay. Why it wasn't letting us before, but sure.
I mean, it wasn't letting us before because
We
there
didn't
weren't
have
4 people,
on the. I thought there were to be 4 people on the back platform. Okay.
Yes, it is. So the thing is, it's 4 people on the back platform will make the Atmos in the next row over vulnerable.
Oh shit.
Oh,
See the
and so
color?
where's the other people who are fucking us?
Yes. See the colors?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that
The
makes
yellow is activating. Okay, the other yellow.
Oh, I can blame other people for all my woes.
Although, yeah, as far as like the big classic films go, I think like Casablanca is a lot more watchable than Citizen Kane.
Casablanca is just a fun movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
does this mean?
Means that we're
it
being
means we can do
actually
damage to the
realigned.
boss.
We can
Okay.
hurt the boss.
That's what I thought it meant. I don't know what I'm actually gonna get to
did not listen
use.
to my mechanics explanation.
No. I mean, I listened. I told you I wasn't gonna remember it. Like, especially like 3 bosses
he did
down the
tell you.
line. Like,
No, I
there's
know.
no way.
Also, it's not 3 bosses down the line. It's like No more. It's not even 10 minutes since I told you.
That's still like multiple bosses down
Seawolf, you
one.
need to heal the magic pot.
The what?
The magic
oh
pot.
my god. I don't think I've ever healed the magic pot in this fight.
Yeah, I know.
No one's ever told me to do that.
Fine.
Anyway, the boss is fucking good.
Yeah, there's 6 healers. You don't have to worry about it. It's
I
fine.
don't think there's mechanics in this fight. I think it's fake.
I mean, there was more. It was
Don't
more important
encourage
when
him, Sierra.
it came out,
Listen,
and people's item levels weren't very high.
you accept the things you cannot change.
I will fucking fight you.
Like I said, things you cannot change. Mary, is there ever any version of the world in which you aren't about ready to fight me?
No.
Yeah,
You're very fightable, okay?
it's true. I am. I work to earn it too. I will go a long way to be more of a pain in the ass because I think it's funny. All right, belts exist.
Belts?
Oh, hey. Yeah, belts. You know, the things that go around your waist, hold up your pants.
Yeah?
Never heard of him.
Well, yeah, it's because I made them up. They're a lie, an evil con.
Communist propaganda.
Most things are. Damn, now I want to watch fucking Clue again. That movie fucking rules.
It's good.
We're gonna fail this.
Probably. Uh-huh.
We've been
Very
killed.
funny.
What happened?
Yes, did not do mechanics.
I mean, partially it's DPS didn't do mechanics, but also the tanks didn't separate them. Those two
Yeah.
that were standing next to each other were
I was
giving.
gonna
all
say, why
three.
is this other one
Uh,
on top of us? Okay, yeah.
So those three things, if they're too close, will give a damage buff or damage resistance buff to each other. Meaning you do like, I don't know, 10% of the damage maybe.
I've never died there before.
No one has.
Also,
This is
you
the
have
first
to
time.
kill.
Didn't
You
realize
have to
there
kill
was
the
like any
napalms, otherwise they buff the bomb in the center and cause it to blow up and
the
kill the entire raid.
napalms. Okay.
That was what I meant by DPS did not do mechanics.
Yeah,
That was-
no, DPS
that
didn't
was
do their
actually
job
killed us.
either,
I didn't do
but
that.
neither did the tanks.
Mhm. See, that's the nice thing about healer is success or failure is a very binary state, and even in the failure, I can say it's other people's fault.
This is also a good reason to never change class.
Seawolf, understanding other mechanics just makes you a better player.
Yeah, but I don't need to be a better player. I'm good enough.
Just standing in the lava. Okay.
There are games where I want to be better, and I'm happy to try to learn all of the in-depth complexities, and then
Like
there's
Football
this game.
Manager.
Well, Football Manager's another thing.
Oh, is that a, no, it's a balloon. Where's the napalm?
And you're supposed to kill all the ads, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
The napalms are the black ones, though.
Oh yeah, it's good.
I don't
Here,
like
have a
this
sacred
guy.
soil for fun.
Keep them separated. Good. What else? This one's still alive. And then kill bomb.
You're as cool as ice. And you're willing to sacrifice my butt.
I mean, that is true.
Fucked up. How dare you?
Very easily. I'm not the one dying.
I heard someone join. I was like, wait, did I just hear you at the bot? Oh.
So remember, drop the meteor directly on top of Behemoth. Oh god, I was kidding. I didn't think they would actually do it.
I specifically pulled Behemoth further away so this wouldn't wipe the raid. I hope you're fucking happy.
Shit.
Well, I died
I didn't know it was that soon.
because there was an Iron Giant really intent on killing me while that was happening.
Yeah, I'm getting you up.
Thanks.
Yeah. Good action here.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Just you as a cop and then zombies.
Ah, still have it on my head. Go away.
Fine.
There we go.
Hey, it's just
Sorry, my Swiftcast just came off cooldown.
It's okay.
I mean, Seawolf could have just released and would have been in position to where he needed to be.
Well, I didn't know how long that was gonna go.
What am I doing?
Mary, I don't know if you played much of Monster Hunter World, but Behemoth is
Yeah.
in Monster Hunter World and has that same meteor mechanic. It is so funny to watch Monster Hunter players fucking crash and burn because of it. Just
Good.
zero idea of how to cope with it. No clue.
No, no, god damn it.
I think it always makes me happy. Like an idiot page about where. The fact they're missing images. Probably says citation.
Oh,
Nope.
What?
It's on the platform. What the fuck?
We did have enough people on the platforms to activate the barrier.
Oh my god.
It has to be enough people on each platform.
Okay, well I can blame other people for it then.
I mean, I'm also blaming you. You may have been on the platform. I wasn't looking who wasn't on the platform by the time the
That's
spell went
fair.
off.
I could be lying. That does sound like something I would do.
It does.
I was being greedy. I was like, I can get one more hit in, right?
You can't. You can never get
No.
one more hit in. Sannoso, you play Black Mage, don't you?
That's how I started with, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep.
We're getting there.
That makes sense.
I ran
It's
back
only
when I heard
going
the
where
drums.
spell off before this hits, right? No.
What were you saying, Mary?
Nothing.
Must be RA, maybe.
have been owned.
Sounds like a DPS
Sea
problem.
wolf turning into a corncob pipe.
Well, it was really more of a robot hand, but
Damn.
one more spell?
No.
You monster! I thought the timer it's actually Leo.
You.
Oh, we're not. I really didn't think y'all were gonna make it.
I thought they were gonna try and erase it.
I did not think I was gonna make it.
Nah, I knew we were good. It was fine.
Look, we could have raced
It
it.
sprint at the right time.
See, we could have done it. We didn't need to do that. We had to wait a whole extra 6 seconds.
Good job.
We did it.
I got a player comment for a second. I was so confused, and I was like, why did I? Right, I'm not playing a DPS. That's right.
Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the land of not playing DPS. People like you.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
People will pretend to like you so that you'll heal them.
They appreciate
That's
you.
true. Uh-huh. I'll take it.
Yo, 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 yo. Time to use our normal raids.
Maybe 60 for normal raid? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me swap to a class that I have at 60.
Oh boy.
It's Raccoon City. I'm just gonna explore.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Mary, did you get ever into any trading card games?
I never really got heavily into any of them. I've definitely like dabbled in most of them.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Hey, I hear it's up.
You know what's kind of irritating about StarCraft is that they're like the big difference between the units from like multiplayer compared to campaign and even co-op.
Sorry, I spaced out. What was the question?
I'm just saying it's irritating that in StarCraft, like how multiplayer has like it's like so restricted with the amount of like units and stuff compared to single player and co-op.
Put Goliath in multiplayer.
Yeah, I couldn't believe they were in multiplayer. I'm like, there's no Goliaths? Fuck Terrans, then.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, like, I do sort of get it in that, like,
it's just
having
like
a much wider array of units makes it harder to actually balance.
it does make it hard to balance, but it's just like you really feels like you have to devote your to like one or the other because it's gonna throw you off so much, and you're like, oh shit, I can't do my usual thing because these units don't exist here.
I mean, it's weird, yeah, that basically there are so many units that are unique. Like why are they there in the single player campaign?
Because
you can do all these like cool upgrades over time and stuff.
Because they're trying to make the campaign interesting.
Yeah.
That's really all it is. Like
Yes.
they want like the unique units give the game a sense of like progression that like
Yes.
is so you're not literally just like playing. Assuming you have a static unit roster, like unless you literally like dole out the units such that you're getting new units until the final level in the campaign, it doesn't really like open itself up to kind of like progression eventually reaches stagnancy. And by having like all the like weird upgrade stuff and like unique units you can get in the campaign, they let you like continue to feel sense of like progression and growing power without like
I agree. I get, but like, why does that mean that those things can't be in the multiplayer?
Oh, because it would be fucking
I
miserable.
mean, I
to
think it
balance.
would be hard to balance. Yeah, I guess.
Like,
it seems like just make the single player. I mean, obviously, yeah, it's just a choice about how to make the single player more interesting. But it's like you could make the maps, like the single player missions, more complicated, and have more stuff going on with the same unit roster. I feel like. But
I mean, sure, but that doesn't address the actual issue I was talking about. Those units are there to give the player a sense of progression.
I guess, but why do you need that sense of progression? Like, why can't it just be a series of cool missions?
I don't know how to tell you this, but RPG mechanics are in literally every game now.
Well, I know. But I mean, this is you know, a thing that I often say, because it's like, yeah, people are like, well, what you need progression, and I'm like, well, people, I mean, you know, StarCraft is a great example. People are very happy to play a million StarCraft matches with no progression.
I mean, the reason people play a million, the progression in that isn't like unlocking new stuff, it's grinding rank. That's the progression in any multiplayer game.
I mean, there wasn't, but there didn't used to be ranks.
Yes,
you
there
just
were.
fucking did it because you liked playing the game.
I mean, even in StarCraft 1, there were ranks.
Okay, well, there were definitely, you know, very popular multiplayer games, obviously, without any kind of ranking system.
I mean, sure, but even for those games, like informal ranking systems cropped up around them.
Yeah, but that's not, like... The way that people grind ranks did not exist in, like, Halo or Counter-Strike or, you know, Quake or Unreal Tournament. Like, you just play the game because you like to play the game. I mean, it's so fucked up, right? The way that people get attached, like, because they do. They're like, oh, I gotta get to, you know, whatever the fucking platinum or whatever fucking shit it is.
Grandmaster.
Yeah, I play a lot of fighting games, and that is absolutely like a mentality a lot of folks have, and like that is a mentality that is also bad for actually improving.
Sorry.
Both because rank is often a poor indicator of actual skill level, and is actually largely more just an indicator of time spent with the game.
Right, which is why
and also
it's
because
become the thing that multiplayer games implement.
Well, yes. Yeah, the other thing is like actively improving your skill will bring about better ranking, but bringing about better ranking won't necessarily actively improve your skill. And so like it is wanting the cause, and it is wanting the effect rather than the cause, and mistaking one for the other.
People absolutely use rank as a proxy for skill.
Yeah, of course.
Actually is.
They absolutely do.
Yeah.
Yes. They do. Like 100%. That is just incorrect.
I know. I don't disagree. It's just like...
Yeah, I mean, it's just and it like, it's just a thing that annoys me, because it's like, because that is like a mentality like that people will have broadly, like commonly they will just have like, well, it's like, well, what's the point of a game if you're not like progressing in something, and it's like, because you're doing it for, you're
fun
not
play to
doing
do.
it as a job. You're not doing it to accomplish something. You're doing it because it's fun.
They want it to be a job. They want to be pros. They can go to tournaments.
It's-
So I do want to push back like a little bit, just because like I said, I do play a lot of fighting games, and like there are some fighting games where like ranked systems are not the way you play that game, like Guilty Gear Xrd, for example, or actually most fighting games, the ranked systems are so atrocious that like you actually don't use them, because they're just so poorly implemented that like the actual way you play is closer to like an arcade setting of like you go to a machine and put down your quarter and then it's your turn. And like there are absolutely times where like it's not fun in the same way that like going to sports practice isn't necessarily fun. Like,
sure.
But like development of skills isn't necessarily fun, but it is
Right.
still valuable and rewarding.
No, yeah. I think obviously like you can say like this is my hobby, I want to get good at it, and I'm gonna practice at it because I enjoy mastery over it. But like you said, that's not what a lot of people are doing. Like they just get caught up in, I need to get a higher rank, because it is just like this, it's just this psychological manipulation by game companies to just like get people invested in the progression. I gotta make the thing go up. Even if, I mean, especially obviously with all the like RPG type stuff where it's like obviously you're not. I mean, you can focus on skill and get better at those things. I could do that. I'm not gonna do it, and my numbers are still all gonna go up.
Here's the thing, I do like when the numbers go up. It does give me the serotonin.
Also, just as a side note, Sannoso, I think it's interesting that you mentioned that like the roster is limited in multiplayer compared to like the single player or co-op. Considering like the thing I actually find interesting about the co-op is that like all of the commanders specifically have limited rosters.
No, yeah, but you can.
Like it's
but,
more
like,
expansive in
overall,
the
I'm
like
saying.
breadth of things because like there's whatever 20 commanders or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if the multiplayer had like 12 factions or something instead of 3.
I getcha. Yeah.
No, obviously I get that it's hard to balance. It's just sad because it's like, I just feel like, okay, if you were like wanted to do the competitive multiplayer, it's like it feels like anything else in the game that's fun, like co-op and single player, are fun to me, and it's like, oh well, that's a distraction because you're using units that you don't get in multiplayer, and so and the strategy is different and everything, and so it's like you're making yourself less competitive by engaging in those things, even though it's like those are fun. I also want to play those, but that's just
Yeah.
I guess
mean,
that's
there
the
are
nature
some
of
like
it, but
fundamental like some underlying like fundamentals that still like pass over between the things, but
yeah.
like
Mhm.
yeah, like the
But, like-
competitive is a massively different beast just by virtue of like build orders and like knowing timings and everything else, and just like understanding the math of how the various like factions compare becomes like such an important part of like any single game. You're right, that is an entirely separate beast, even if like the rosters weren't more limited, like you were saying.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess it's less a criticism of the rosters and more like the
I want to play.
basically I guess
multiplayer mode.
Yeah, I guess like the multiplayer mode should not be so radically different from.
Is it like like basically like an arcade mode in StarCraft? It's just like has a bunch more units and stuff in it, and it's just kind of like not the intense ladder experience.
You mean
I mean, there's like
The arcade that
There's
has.
literally an
Well,
arcade
no,
with, like,
I know there's the
custom
arcade. Sorry, bad word. I just meant like a game mode that was like it's competitive multiplayer, but it's more shit in it and not trying to be intensely balanced and like have ever like, you know, a ladder or something. It's just like a fun mode.
Not really, just because like.
But I guess like they have the
the matchmaking for like ranked and unranked in like StarCraft is like what supports like the multiplayer thing in general. Anything outside of that, like what you're talking about, would have to happen in the arcade, and you would need a dedicated player base.
Mhm.
Like
right. Yeah. I mean, it would be a separate mode that would have to have its own player base. Yeah.
Also, like with a game this old, like the only people who are still be playing it are folks who are dedicated to it, and so like even the casual mode would have become a sweat fest at this point.
I guess you know what? Yeah, that's true because I was thinking of like Dota has like modes like this, and you're absolutely right that people get super competitive about them.
ARAM.
Yeah, like
ARAM, the mode where you're guaranteed to not know what the fuck you're doing and nobody gives a shit. People still get mad.
Right. Yeah, the fact that like God, yeah, in Dota like ability draft, like people have like very intensely mapped out all possible combos and stuff, and it's like this is the just fucking clown mode. You dumbasses. Just
Look, Seawolf, just because you haven't gone to clown college doesn't mean others haven't. Don't disrespect the craft.
I went to clown tech school, but I dropped out halfway through. I figured I knew it all already.
Yeah.
Remember when sorry.
I was just gonna add, isn't there a new Guilty Gear coming out?
Yes, there is.
Nice.
I'm curious about it. The
Scott.
netcode is at least very good. Which, like, that alone is enough for me to be like, yeah, I'll play it as my fuck around game. Like, Street Fighter is my primary game, but fuck it, man. I'll play Guilty Gear with friends because the internet connection works, and that's the only way I'm playing with people.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry if any of us were doing anything useful.
It's... The betas have me cautiously optimistic, but a lot of Guilty Gear old heads are way less into it. In part because it's less explosive. It's more limited than a lot of the older Guilty Gear games, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. A lot of the older Guilty Gear games, especially Plus R, are both wildly explosive and very, very, very complicated. Part of the like enjoyment of those games is like the complications and mastery of those systems, along with the wide variety of tool sets every character has, lets you have a lot of freedom, both in combo construction and neutral approach in the ways you play the game. And so limiting that is like kind of taking away one of the things that is really appealing to a lot of old veterans who have been playing this game for 20 years. But at the same time, it is a thing that makes it really hard for newer players to access the game at all. For example, Guilty Gear Rev 2 has 5 kinds of blocking.
5? Wow.
Yeah, There's regular blocking, which is just you hold down back. There's instant blocking, which changes frame data and pushback. There's faultless defense, which costs meter, but increases pushback some more, and also prevents chip damage. It is very important. Also it prevents risk gauge from building up, which is basically the guard break mechanic. And as risk gauge builds up, when they do eventually open you up and get a hit, every hit becomes counter hit. There is what's the blitz shield, which is basically more a counter than a direct block. But if you call out somebody's attack and you do a blitz shield, which is only active for a short period of time, they're stunned and you can get a huge hit and then a big combo off of it. It's basically a huge call out. And then there's a character specific style of blocking, Baiken, who has a parry that she can also activate during block stun, I believe, to basically act out of block stun, and it changes a lot of frame data depending on how and when she does it. So 5 to 6 kinds of blocking. Also, every character's weight is different. Every character's wake up time is different. Like everything is character independent. And like, I want to be clear here. This is the surface of like how Guilty Gear gets complicated.
I thought
Like,
I thought you were gonna say like, yeah, there's 5 kinds of blocking. There's a high block, a low block,
Oh, yeah, no.
aerial block.
To be clear,
No,
all of
these
these
are
have
all,
high and low versions.
Sure.
Also, you can block in the air, but only some moves, but only with some kinds of blocks.
Yeah. Okay.
You can only block grounded normals if you faultless defense, which is when you spend meter, to block. But you can block air specials or projectiles just regularly.
He's murdering zombies.
But yeah, and that's the simple part. That's not even getting into like the complicated part of Guilty Gear. And like Strive is still complicated in a lot of those ways. It's still got a bunch of different kinds of blocking, but like characters' tool sets are a little more limited. Combos are shorter.
Zombies outside.
Damage is higher, so single hits are more rewarding. There's a wall break mechanic, so like you can't just be forever locked down in the corner. And so like it's a lot of big changes. Character kits have felt kind of incomplete in part because of that, and so I'm curious to see what the actual game looks like. Anyway, sorry, yeah, I ranted about fighting games for like 20 minutes.
You're
I apologize.
I just don't know anything about fighting games, so.
You punch the dude and it's cool.
Mm.
The theme song is called
everything you
Smell
were
of
just
the
ranting
Game.
about goes against. That's the oversimplification.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like the literal express goal for Strive is to make it more accessible to new players. And so, like, yeah, they're gonna simplify parts of it. Like, that is just gonna happen. It's just a question of what and how much. Also, some of the characters in the beta were just fucked up whack. Like, there's just some shit that is hella overtuned. And so it is going to be curious what the balance state is when the game actually drops.
I definitely heard you say "fucked up black" as opposed to "fucked up whack." I was like,
no, that's what I said. That's a much different thing than the thing I said.
Yeah, no, I was like, is this a fighting game term I am not familiar with? Because,
No. It was different thing than what I had said. There is a thing called black beat combos, though, which is where the combo counter becomes the color black instead of orange because your combo is actually techable, which means it wasn't a true combo.
I don't know what any of that shit means.
I know, that's why I said it.
I'm good. Hi, Moose.
hello, Moose. You got here just in time for the stream to end.
Yeah, I think that's accurate.
Yeah, I mean that Moose. That is basically what a black beat combo is. It's a false combo.
False combo.
Basically, what it is just an indicator that your combo was like stoppable by the opponent, and the only reason you got to continue is they fucked up. It also has implications on like damage scaling a lot of times and things like that.
So combo specifically.
Do they have like a remake of like
means-
Mortal Kombat Trilogy? How to play that?
Wasn't that it wasn't a remake, I guess, but Mortal Kombat 10 or whatever was like
Wow.
Kinda, yeah.
What Mortal Kombat are they on at this point?
11 was the most recent one. But then you have to play a Mortal Kombat game, and like Soul Calibur is such a different beast than like any other fighting games. I'm like almost exclusively a 2D fighting game player. I can play a little bit of Raphael and Soul Calibur, but like I have so little tech for Soul Cal. And Tekken is the fucking 3D chess of fighting games. It is the king sport, and I will never touch it. Tekken is so fucking complicated.
That's
God,
what you
I
said
think-
before about the false combos, and I'm like, is this like fainting and stuff? You can like psych people out, and I was like, that's
Yeah, so actually that's
it's like
kind
there's
of
all
one.
this like split-second strategy going on.
Yes. Yeah. So there is a thing in anime fighting
Why
games
is
called a
someone
burst.
waving at me?
A burst is basically a once a match, maybe twice a match resource if you're very lucky and the match goes long. That basically is just a get off of me tool. It comes out basically immediately. It is basically the only thing you can do while you are in hit stun. Hit stun is like the frames where you are unable to do anything because you have been hit by an attack. And basically hitting somebody while they're in hit stun is what defines something as a combo because they can't do anything else other than get hit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So a burst is a way of basically saying, no, I don't want to take the full damage from this combo. I want to end this early and reset to neutral.
Sure.
And there is it comes out in like it's less than 5 frames, I think, in Guilty Gear. I'd have to look up to be sure. But the thing is, you can do what are called burst safe routes, which are less damage optimal combos generally, but have points where somebody would try and burst the combo, where you can actually, instead of getting hit, block and bait the burst. And if you block somebody's burst and have baited it out successfully, you're at an advantage and can move first,
Yeah,
and
so,
can
like,
then
they
punish
waste
them and get
their-
an even. So not only will they waste their burst, you can then punish and get even more damage because I believe they are in counter hit state, which is going to increase damage scaling. And so, like, this is all a decision that has to happen, like, in
yeah.
60ths of a second.
Yeah.
Nightmare shit.
It rules. I fucking love fighting games, dude.
I think the last fighting game I played
I
was
admire it.
probably
I don't know if I can do it.
Mortal Kombat on the Genesis.
That's fair.
When I was like in,
I mean, like,
5th grade.
I mean, like, the actual thing is, like, a lot of these decisions are not, like, they are reactions that you have actively trained into yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say
and
it's not really a conscious. There's not enough time.
Well, I mean, like, it's kind of conscious, but, like, it is, like, conscious in the same way a hockey player is, like, consciously knows the actions for taking a shot and juking around a person. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was basically saying. Yeah.
yeah, like, you know the thing you want to have happen, and you have trained your body such that it knows the actions to do the thing.
Yeah.
And, like, a lot of, like, a read is, like, important because you have made the decision before the thing has even happened. That's why neutral is important. Also, yeah, DBFZ is, like, super hard for me to parse. I'm very bad at tag games.
That's a cool one. I do like it.
That one's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
Mary, I should make you watch some fucking Marvel at some point.
No.
No? Just
No.
flat no?
No.
That's fair.
Marvel vs. Capcom or something?
MVC3 is fucked up.
Oh god.
Just MVC3 is a game that they went, hey, what's the most fucked up, unfair shit in every other fighting game? Cool, let's make a game only of that. MVC is a game I will never play because I'm a Street Fighter girl, but, like, I respect everyone who can. Anyways, Seawolf is yawning, so I should stop and
No,
let him sleep.
I'm just tired.
Seal's like, free me from this hell.
It's not hell. It doesn't mean anything to me, so it has no impact. It's just.
Apologize.
No, it's fine. I don't apologize. I'm happy for people to talk about stuff. I'm happy for you to talk about stuff. I just have no input, which is fine.
that one Twitter post. I ain't reading all of that. I'm happy for
Sorry
you.
for you, dog. Or I'm sorry for that happened.
I did tell that to someone a while ago. I just literally said that.
Basically said that exact same thing to me. Actually, I think it was when I was talking about fighting games. So, like, yeah, that tracks.
When I did it, it was Darcy was explaining some machine learning stuff to me very excitedly, and I was just like, I'm sorry. I have no idea what any of that means. I hope that's good. Maybe it's bad. Then I'm sorry.
Is just my favorite reaction is that good? Just it might be. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, I should show y'all my favorite character in Guilty Gear Plus R though, because it's a fucking horrible mess of a person.
Just like you.
Yes. She's great.
Sierra, do you play any beat 'em ups?
Some.
Like, Streets of Rage or anything?
My thing with beat 'em ups is like I generally, I mean like that's what I go to DMC for. Is the thing.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Like, if I want like the 2D action, because I play fighting games, I go and play fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
If I want like hitting large crowds of enemies, I'll play either a Musou or I'll play DMC, depending on how technical I want the combat to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But we are lacking some good Musous recently.
Hyrule Warriors, the new one was actually very good.
Oh, yeah, I don't have Switch, but...
Moose
I
asked,
heard Persona Strikers is supposed to be pretty good.
which game has the robot with noodle arms?
That's
arms?
So I believe that is Under Night in Birth. Let me pull up Waldstein and make sure.
What?
Oh no, not Waldstein. Waldstein is a different dude. Waldstein is a giant bear man who has metal claw arms. Yeah, the full name of the game is Under Night in Birth EX Late CLR.
Yes, CLR James.
No, that'll be the sequel.
God. What the fucking hell?
It rules.
Okay. I just googled this and the Steam page came up, and the first screenshot on the Steam page is Wagner versus Enkaidu.
Yes. Wagner is a girl who has fire powers. Enkidu is Enkidu might actually just be Enkidu.
Yeah, I want just like incredible set of names to put against each other.
Play Ori in Under Night,
which is like the name of the. Like,
it's Gilgamesh's buddy. Yeah. Yes.
Merkaba, I believe, is the dude you're thinking of. Moose.
Oh.
Yes, that you are definitely thinking of Merkaba then.
Oh.
Under Night was very good. The most recent patch, CLR, kind of fucked up a lot of it, and its netcode is trash, so it's unplayable right now. CLR basically introduced a new worst character in the game, and then a post-patch they made for it took the most busted character in the game, and they said, what if we made her more fucked up? And just more unpleasant to play against. So, like, nah, I'm good. I play a girl with a rapier and a stand in that game, though, and she fucking rules.
You know, okay, I'm looking at this. He said robot with noodle arms.
He's not really a robot. He's more a monster man.
I was really just imagining a weird, like basically like a toy a kid would make out of like random props for some reason was what I was imagining. Like a weird mashed together piece of mechanical parts and then like pool noodles or something. And now I'm disappointed. That's
let me drop a video that shows his. Oh, okay. I was literally looking for a video to show him do his noodle arm.
I unfortunately knew exactly what it was. I have never
It's
played
very
the
good.
game.
Okay,
I
these
love
are
his noodle
good
arms.
doodle arms. Yep.
So a thing that is that you may not understand that makes him so fucked up. That's basically a full screen hit. Like that basically hits everywhere on the screen. And he's a grappler that can grab you from from like 3/4 screen. He's
This guy
fucked
looks
up.
like he'd
I
be
love
like a
Merkava.
Batman Beyond villain.
He does look like a Batman Beyond villain. Batman Beyond fucking rules. Yeah, you know, normal grappler stuff like having Oki and being able to grab you from all the way across the screen. Oh, I should also show you Waldstein, who is the other grappler in that game.
So I'm seeing apparently a lot of the best GeoGuessr players were caught cheating,
Oh no.
Damn.
which is like really sad. Cheating at that, but
Fucked up that like people
Sierra,
used Google.
yeah, I just
your just normal grappler stuff comment reminded me of this video.
Yeah, this video rules.
It's so good.
Mary, you
Yeah.
wanna do a motherfucking infinite? Light punch! Medium punch!
Oh.
Not John.
Not John's.
What is this stream?
I'm saying go to another setup. It's such a good joke.
It really.
Ideo.
I love it.
Do you know the Wombo combo video?
Yes.
Because I need everyone to know about the Wombo combo video.
God.
We should probably just end this stream.
Go.
And we could talk. But we're not doing anything, which is fine. But we'll be back next week. Probably.
Wait. One last treasure of fighting game history.
Okay.
Now I'm good.
Okay. I mean, you can keep posting stuff. What's the Discord's for? Let's see. I will be back tomorrow. We're not gonna play Echo. I think we're gonna play another game, which may also.
we'll play Halo.
Oh well, that.
No.
Yeah, Sierra's not available.
Magically.
Yeah, we can try to do that after, like, maybe we could try to figure
That may
out.
need to wait until I move.
When are you moving?
I am moving in with my partner middle of next month.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay. 3 weeks or so.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it may need to wait until I move because,
Yeah.
like, I don't actually know what days I will have availability
Sure,
because I will need to
sure.
do stuff to prep for moving.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine then. Yeah, so I think I'm going to start Siberia tomorrow, which is an old adventure game.
Yeah, that's the one with the train.
Oh right, we talked about that.
With a train?
Do you like trains?
I mean, yes.
Is it known for that?
I don't remember it like prominently having a train, but also, you know, I only played the demo as a kid.
Trains are cool.
It's mostly about robots, I believe. But
Oh, well, that's interesting. I was super hoping it would be just about trains because I'm like, yeah, I like trains.
you know, it's about well, technically, the one thing I remember from the demo is they're like, you're not supposed to call them robots, they're automatons.
It's pronounced near automata.
And they're just weird little clockwork
RUR.
things. Yeah, I got it.
Nier Automata.
No, it's pronounced near a tomato.
I got it set up so it'll stream properly.
Near
Took a little
Primavera.
bit, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we found out that the game, so Siberia came out in 2002. Siberia 2 came out in 2004. Siberia 3 came out in 2017. Also, there's a prequel game that came out last year.
Good.
Delightful.
The prequel game is free, so I grabbed that on GOG as well. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what that's gonna be. We'll see. We'll talk about adventure games tomorrow. And yeah, let's see what else is going on. Saturdays, we're playing. Saturday, I think we will actually be back. I said we wouldn't be here, or well, we said there would be no Darcy stream on Saturday, but Darcy's back, so.
Yay.
Well, they had to cut their vacation short. So
We
not.
still like Darcy.
Well, yes. I mean, yes. But feel bad for them. Yeah, that's Mega Aquarium, and then I guess we're gonna play Stellaris because Fiona's done. We're gonna play Stellaris.
Yeah.
Mary's gonna
Play
try to
Fiona.
destroy the galaxy.
I was going to say, we'll see if Fiona remembers what was going on.
No, because Fiona like messaging. I mean, this was before PDXCon, but she was like, we gotta skip that week, obviously, and then we'll come back and Mary can destroy the galaxy. That's what she said.
Oh, are you the Crisis?
Yes.
Mhm.
Why am I not surprised?
Look, I wanted to see, like, what kind of, in a multiplayer game, like, what kind of stuff it would actually, like, communicate to other people.
Nothing.
And what? Nothing?
So
Okay.
far, it's been, like, fucking
Yeah,
nothing.
it does
Like,
not tell you.
I haven't reached the point where, like, I'm actively destroying stars yet, which is, like, the max level of the crisis meter, but...
Hey, would people know unless you told them?
I mean, like, you get unique CBs when you become the crisis, but I don't
Okay.
know... I don't remember, like, if it tells other people about your
Yeah.
CBs on them.
It does, I think, but like,
Might,
they're not described. It's not like they're like Crisis CB or something. They just have like a generic name.
Yeah,
And
you'd
it's like
have to know.
there's a bunch of
It's like
Total War
when-
CBs at this point. I was like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, I think don't you get a message if like someone builds a Colossus? I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
But,
So
like,
probably
Colossi
like that.
aren't... Well, that's why I was wondering. But,
Mhm.
like, I haven't,
I
like,
think
started building aethero chemical machines or whatever.
Yeah, I think if you get to that level, it must do something
Yeah,
because you get
Chemical
kicked out of the
Research Facility.
you
Yes,
get
I
kicked out of the
remember that
galactic
dungeon.
community at that point.
Yeah,
So it must
Um,
do some. It must give some kind of notification.
yeah. But just,
Probably
like,
fine.
Huh?
Hello?
Yeah.
oh, sorry, you just sounded really muffled, so I was confused. I was like,
Oh,
somebody else with the Discord?
I had to switch to my phone because
Oh
my
no!
computer shit the bed.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Rip.
It's fine. The stream is ending, so it's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so, like, I assume once I reach that point, like, they will probably spell it out with, like, an event firing for everyone. But, like, it was just very silly that, like, I have gone up to, like, tier 4 of 5 of the crisis meter and not, like, had it send any kind of message to the other players.
Yeah, because the only reason I knew, I think, is because you talked about what was it? It was getting
Menacing.
the
Corvettes and-
ships that cost minerals. You were talking about that, and I was like, oh, I know how you get ships that cost minerals.
Mary has simply decided she would like to be everyone else's problem.
Yes! For once, I do not want to be my problem. I want to be other people's problem.
Critical support.
Yeah, that's Saturday. That'll be fun, and then Sunday we're gonna do a bunch of weird renegade shit.
God. Renegade was already a bunch of weird shit, so you know, par for
Look,
the course.
I got two of these. Okay, so we'll talk. I got two
Mods.
standalone mods installed,
Oh boy.
and
Renegade X and what else?
no, Renegade X I already had installed. I got two new ones installed.
Oh my
Which are
God.
the Red Alert 1 mod and the Tiberian Sun mod. Sadly, the Red Alert 2 mod does not have a release, and there's also an Emperor Battle for Dune mod that does not have a public release, and I'm so sad.
Dude, I have not heard a more fucking Seawolf mod in existence. Maybe if
That is
somebody
the
like imported Wolf Hall into Crusader Kings or some shit.
I mean, that's...
Now I want Dune and Crusader Kings. That would actually be kind of tight.
Mary?
Yeah?
Wolf Hall takes place during the EU4 time frame.
I know it does, but like I figured it would make more sense in Crusader Kings because that's more character driven.
That's true. That's true. It's like just like Britain or something.
Yeah, like the thing is like you can make Crusader Kings mods that take
Yeah,
place
yeah.
outside
Sure,
of
sure.
like a Crusader Kings
Yeah.
time frame.
Oh God, I'm just imagining someone make like a like early modern like bourgeois merchant simulator that is just about like ascending the ranks like of and like getting into ministerial positions in the government so you can reconfigure the entire government towards capitalist business. Like, hey King, I think we should I think we need to dissolve some monasteries. Anyway, a lot of fun streams coming up.
Gil
Oh,
enjoys having y'all here, and he hopes you enjoy it too.
follow the channel,
Yeah.
sub to the channel, blah blah blah.
Cats.
Cats.
Yeah.
Cats.
Friends with the channel. Shake hands with the channel. Do a funny little dance with the channel.
Sorry, we can't friends at the channel because that's infringing on another group's brand.
Fuck a brand. I'll infringe on everybody's brand.
Yes. Thank you all for joining me, Barry, Sierra, Sannoso, and thanks everyone in chat.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all tolerating my dumbass being a dumbass.
I am always happy to have you here.
We love our local dumbass.
I'm literally the opposite of local.
I mean, you're probably local for someone.
You're more local than Mary is to me.
That's true. I am in decent driving distance at least.
Yeah.
I'm in a different time zone from Seawolf.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, we got 3 out of 4 Midwest here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fucked up. What the hell's wrong with you people?
Yeah, we live in the Midwest. That's what's
Yeah.
wrong with us. That explains everything.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night.